This is Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign, featuring Ben as
Bentley Woods,
Tia as
Phoebe Wilhelm,
Joel as
Milo Reuter,
and Jordan as
CJ.
I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. Finally safe within the warm walls of a lighthouse, our heroes take stock of their situation. As you guys are led into town, the plan when we last left off was that your mountaineer friend and an individual referred to only as Frost were going to walk you to a building called the Lighthouse to, and I quote, cool you down, even though it's icy and snowy outside. AKA, they're going to warm you up. They're taking you to the Lighthouse. As they walk you into the outskirts of Beaversby, you realize it's much less a town and much more like, basically like an old-style fort. There's like two big buildings here and just wooden fences all the way around and like little kind of watchtower type deals. It looks like a very, very ancient style, or not ancient, but, you know, like kind of outdated sort of fort style setup. But as they walk you to the largest building in this enclosure, you can see a very rundown sign with a crudely drawn picture of a lighthouse on it. And the woman that is walking with you and Frost just kind of like pushes the door open and kicks the snow off her boots and ushers you inside. And it's immediately just like super warm in there. It's like sauna levels. They've got big roaring fires going. There's massive like long tables with just lots of food and things ready and laid out for people to eat. And there's a second floor that seems to just be like hotel rooms, basically.
Wow.
Is this food that's laid out? Do I have to pay for it?
Frost will look at you and just goes, no, you just help yourself.
Thanks.
Milo, the woman that was kind of walking with you, offers you a hand to help you off of Girafferic, noticing your incredible amounts of like wincing with every step.
Thank you.
She's like, yep, come on down. Easy does it. Easy. And she'll kind of lead you into the building and sit you down at one of the tables. She'll be like, I'm going to go get you something warm to drink.
Thank
Get to warm
you.
you up.
I want to peek at my ribs.
Okay. It's a pretty gnarly, like just purple and black splotch right on your rib cage.
Oh, Milo, that looks terrible.
I'll poke it a little bit. Not really hard, just like a little bit.
You
poke it?
poke it, and it's immediately like, it's kind of like needles in your brain. You're like, oh, it hurts.
Oh.
Vision gets a little blurry.
Definitely have soft tissue damage.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you?
So, what exactly happened with that again?
I got kicked by one of the Sneasel.
He jumped in front of it. It was gonna hit.
No, I was holding Arjan and I like
you
lifted
moved
him
him.
out to not get hit,
You
and then I
moved him.
got kicked.
Ow. God, that looks rough.
It hurts.
I would imagine that. Oh. Hopefully they can help you with that.
Yeah.
Do you like ice or something? Maybe I could find something.
No, it's cold enough.
All
Well,
right.
now we're in the warmth.
He needs icy hot.
Excuse me, Frost.
Yeah.
So we're actually coming to Beaversby in search of Kaya. We know that
No. Yeah.
she does research here. Do you maybe know where she is?
Yeah. She's in the only other building in town.
All right.
Yeah. Why don't you? There's a storm rolling in. Why don't you guys lay low for a little bit? Let that
Definitely narrows
roll
the
on
search.
through.
There's only 2 buildings?
Yeah. Beaversby's tiny.
Oh,
It's literally just like a fort setup.
okay.
You're in this massive central structure. It looks like this is where everybody lives, and then they function over here. Beaversby is an in-between point. It's basically like a travel lodge
Massive
for a
wide.
Motel 6.
Massive wide or massive tall?
Tall.
Okay.
And a little bit of both, but like more tall than anything. They built up.
So is that also like the research building? We know a couple of scientists who said that they did some research up here, but what types of... Is it like a school?
Yeah, it's a detachment of one of the universities. Laris University is actually located in Beaversby, but it's just like kind of a shell of what it used to be. Like pre-war, Beaversby was much larger than it is now, but it seems like there's from
Tia's books, aka Phoebe's books.
the pre-war culture stuff, from kind of pecking through that in the last couple days. Beaversby used to be like almost temperate, like no ice or anything, no snow. But in the last couple decades, it seems like there's just perpetual blizzard from the north and just blowing down. So all of the larger buildings and stuff have long since just been wiped out. And most of the people are like, screw this isn't worth it. And they either made it all the way to Etoile, or they just moved away. They were like, this isn't worth it, screw this place. The only closer outpost to Etoile, or Etiola, however I decide to say the name of my nonsense,
I like the fancier version.
is
for
Rothhead.
posterity.
And Rothhead is literally just a tavern that you stop off at, you get some supplies, and you go to Etoile, or you go home.
Sounds cool.
You go home. You can't stay here. You can
Yeah.
go home.
But yeah, like if you guys were to look out the window and like look north towards Etoile, there's just massive mountain ranges and perpetual like blizzard storm clouds flying over there.
Sounds great.
So was this like an outpost during the war? Why is there all the fencing?
As far as I know, yeah, but the fencing's actually a recent addition. The Sneasels you guys ran into on the road, they've been causing a lot of problems.
What is up with that?
They're I don't know what drives them here, but they've become much more aggressive in the last couple weeks.
Do they just hang out on that route?
On that one and some others, we know of at least 3 different, we call them gangs, that are operating out there, but
Wow.
it's likely the ones that you encountered are probably the most active. Definitely the largest.
So do you know anything more about them? Like where they came from? Maybe they came down from the mountains?
At this point the woman will return with some hot cocoa for Milo. So you need to drink this. Warm up.
Thank you.
There's bourbon in it. Oh. Yeah.
You're about to grow some chest hair, boy.
It's bourbon, and then they just crack like an ibuprofen in there, and they're like, "You'll be fine. Drink 3 of these.
This is
Call me
modern
tomorrow
medicine.
when you wake up."
Jesus.
But she'll weigh in and be like, "Yeah, my based on how badly you guys got taken out, it's likely you ran into the we call them the children of the broken sun. They tend to leave a sigil everywhere. They're very organized for Sneasels. It's pretty unusual.
What is that name?
We it's a name they seem to have adapted from some of the old war stories. A lot of the old locals used to tell about back in the times of the war, where some of the soldiers stationed up here decided that with the rolling in of all the storms, they were gonna buckle down, and that the sun had forsaken them. So they took to ambush tactics, and that seems to be where these Sneasels picked up on their warfare and skills and strategies.
Do they have like a leader?
As far as we can tell, they have several, but we can't seem to figure out where they're located.
Yeah, well, clearly they were working together really well. They ambushed me and my Pokemon. I stuck to the path, but they still tried to attack me and my Pokemon, and they ambushed my friends too.
Oh yeah, they're quite skilled. I don't know where they're learning this, but every time a group of travelers comes up, they seem to be getting worse and worse.
And this started recently?
Last couple weeks, yeah. They've always been here, but it used to be petty things. They'd wait till you fell asleep. They might steal some of your food, but they would never attack in open broad daylight.
I wonder what has caused them to be so mean.
Yeah,
my
did
cause.
something change in the last couple weeks that is independent of them that might be causing this?
Just the approach of winter is our guess. They're getting more desperate as it gets colder outside. They need more supplies to keep going. The blizzards keep getting worse. More of them are getting driven down south, and here we are.
I'm I mean, I'm not sure if this is maybe something that you all would want to do, but is there a way that people could maybe team up with them and give them enough supplies to live through the winter or have shelter here? Maybe they would stop attacking people if they had somewhere to stay that was safe.
Well, I'd imagine if we could find if they had a leader and track down some kind of a structure, that maybe we could reason with them. But so far, we haven't had any luck. Every time we encounter one, there seems to be 6 around the corner.
CJ,
Might have a lead on that.
yeah. Any thoughts there?
Should just throw him out or like.
Just kicks you in the nuts and runs.
Yeah, like what? How's this work? Like,
That would be.
just-
That'd be
breaks the ball and is like, ah!
Get me out of here.
I wonder if there's anything we
Cheese it,
could.
boys. They're on to us.
I wonder if there's anything we can come up with that like they could help with here in exchange for food and to not have to put up with that.
Fair work for fair wage.
Exactly.
CJ's nose starts.
That was weird.
Ah!
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like if they're just attacking people and they want supplies, maybe there's some
Yeah.
sort of arrangement that the people could make so they stop attacking everybody. And
I think maybe when Wadsworth's back, we can see what this is all about. We have a conversation with our new friend. Go from there.
I don't know that Wadsworth's going to be able to get inside its head, though.
He's the only one that can try.
Doesn't
Well,
do well
it's-
with dark
it's a
types,
dark
but
type,
we can
CJ.
try.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
At least I think it is.
In the past, he's
Yeah,
had
that
difficulty.
hasn't- I mean, we can still talk to it. I mean, it is your Pokemon, technically.
So
If we could teach him like self-sufficiency.
should I just
Should
bring him
have,
out
like,
now? We can
garden.
round table this thing.
It's just
Okay,
too
let's.
cold.
Hey,
Loud.
I'm gonna do it. Be ready.
What?
I don't know what he's gonna do, or it's gonna do. I guess. Here it comes. I'm gonna toss him out.
Yeah, a very bruised and beaten Sneasel just kind of tumbles out of the ball and is just like,
Hey, you're fine. We're not fighting anymore. Honestly, we wanted to help you in the first place. I don't know why that all started. We're gonna figure it out.
make a perception check as you're talking to him.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah.
He's got a knife!
Much like Alanis Morissette, he's got one hand in your pocket.
In my pocket?
Yeah, just immediately.
What are you doing?
He's just like, old habits.
No.
Die hard.
You don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it.
It's like, don't ask me to stop being me.
I'm gonna, right now. We're gonna figure out why you do that.
Would you like a bite of food?
New year, you knew you.
He just like lightning. It's out of your hand and he's just like,
Lousy, yes.
Jeez.
Wow.
Clearly they're hungry.
That's almost as bad as CJ.
I can
Yeah.
respect that.
like up close you can see like he's got little ribs. He's lean.
Alright, well, look, there's food. Let's eat.
And he's like, oh, table! And he immediately lets out a whistle. He goes,
Uh-oh.
Nope.
he runs over to the table and just,
Frost, that could be a problem. The whistling.
Could be a signal.
well, if it's a problem, we can take it. We're
Okay,
ready.
Now let's hope those
You
fences
can see
are
the
closed.
Prentplup immediately is like, let's go!
I've been
You can see like kind of just behind the sort of gentle demeanor of the Prentplup, there's a fire in the eyes. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. He's like, I'll take him down. I got this. It's not a problem.
What, can I get more physical details other than he's emaciated?
Oh, for Sneasel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super emaciated. His feather on top of his head is like an emerald green.
Ooh.
It's very lovely. His claws are normal for a Sneasel. He's not like Maestro where he's kind of like honed them in. There's a lot of like chips and chunks missing out of him just from wear and tear. He seems like he's used them a lot. But he seems incredibly dexterous despite how kind of lean and malnourished he is. He seems like he's really got kind of a handle on the situation.
Wild boy respect. I'm excited to see his little fat belly when he eats too much food.
Bentley's gonna walk over to the Sneasel while he's gorging himself. Excuse me, Sneasel. I'm Bentley, one of the people that your friends attacked earlier. Did you all come from the mountain up there? Tried.
Yeah, I've been there. He's not going to talk to you until he's done.
Yeah, well, I
Maybe
mean,
he doesn't want to like out his friends.
He might not want to talk at all.
I ain't no snitch.
clearly it looks like they are not getting enough food somehow. That's why they're maybe trying to rob people. That's not a good thing. I feel bad.
I wonder how they get their food when it's not winter.
Yes.
Agriculture.
They're farmers.
Speaking of, how's your berry doing, Phoebes?
I don't know. I haven't checked it in a while.
I'm taking a look-see-doodle. You want to make a nature check? This is on the fruit seed that you planted in the
Yeah.
incubator.
Naturize
Perception?
it.
Nature?
Nature.
I love
Nature.
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 Naturize it.
11.
11. Yeah, it's made some progress, but it's kind of hard to judge. It's like super humid in there right now because of the temperature outside versus inside. It just looks like a sweaty like plant mass in there, but it's coming along. It's coming along. It's making progress.
Looks decent.
It's doing well, but it could use some sun, but not like icy sun. It would
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
freeze and die.
Well, I don't have sage.
Oh, sad. But there is a rudimentary table, very reminiscent of like the Xantha healing table in this building. Just kind of set up in the corner. So there
Oh,
is a
sweet.
spot where you could heal your team.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
They don't appear to have a PC there at all, but there is just the healing table. So they can rest and recuperate. It just doesn't
Okay.
look like they have a spot where you could switch
Okay.
team members.
I'm going over there. I'm
Okay.
gonna heal my squad. Healed.
Yeah.
I will also do that.
Okay. That
I'll-
sound
I will
plays again.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
stumble over,
Yeah.
heal up Wadsworth.
Frost will offer you a shoulder and be like, "Hey, easy, kid."
Thank you.
He'll kind of walk you over there as you kind of just,
And then I'll fold into a ball. I'm just kidding.
and then heal me. That's not how this works. Yes, it is. Fix my ribs. Everything hurts.
And then I will go back to the table. I'll sit down. I want to send out Wadsworth
Okay.
and eat with him and Pogo.
Okay. He's got his towel out and he's just like,
That was a rough battle, bud. I did not expect that to go the way it did.
it's just like,
I know. I'll show him my bruise. I'm like, it was not easy on anybody. We weren't expecting that. Let's eat.
I'm gonna
Jeez.
set Nipsey and Drip on the table so they can
Oh,
just eat.
Nipsey hits and it's like, it's too hot.
And Drip will
Really?
drip on him.
I'm gonna let my squad out, and I'm gonna watch Staryu carefully to see how it eats.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just
Butthole.
flops on its back.
Yeah.
Just the little mouth.
Oh yeah. No, there's definitely like all 5 of the points just open up like Pennywise's face.
Okay,
And a whole
wow.
plate just disappears.
That was
Horrible.
way more
Yeah.
gruesome than
So
I thought it
much
would be.
worse.
Hey, you asked.
Oh god.
I
I
did.
don't know
I
how
was curious.
Staryu eats. That's not canon ever. So that's how it is now.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
No, that is
The whole back of
horrifying.
it just
Throwing up
opens
in the
up and it
corner.
reveals the actual like parasitic demon that lives inside, and it's just
Awful.
like.
Bentley's gonna go sit in the corner with Mortar and Manny and just start like writing in his regional form notepad, like while looking at Staryu, trying to figure out. Like, kind of already knows that it's part fire, but just
Oh yeah.
writing down more of his personal research findings, and then he's just gonna. Hey guys, so we made it to Beaversby, and supposedly there is someone here that can help us with like ghost research and that other place. So just be on your guard, because things could probably get weird.
Yeah, Manny's basically just holding the bone at his side, ready to swing it if the need arises, and Mortar's like, "We'll be ready. Whatever happens."
I'm just gonna dap them both up and then continue
Ready
writing.
Ready for it. But yeah, the whole time Starry's out in here, he's just letting off steam. Just literally. He's just adding to the sauna atmosphere. It's very humid.
I like it. Feels
Little-
better than outside.
Arjan's hair just like immediately poofs.
Whoa.
Even more. With the humidity.
Seems to like it.
Yeah, he's in his element. Try some of this food, Arjan. See if there's any inspiration to be had
He uses a little tongue.
in the Beaver's Beak cuisine.
He's like,
Not the spices I would have chosen, but whatever.
He gets one lesson.
he tries a little bit of everything.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
I've got it. By Jove, I've got it.
He brings you a little plate of like dinner rolls, and then he pokes at your backpack, and he's like,
You want those for later? Okay.
he can bring you a napkin and be like, fold it.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, good.
Frost, what's your Pokemon's name?
We call him Emperor. He seems to. He's always down for a fight. Literally, I can't calm him down.
Respect.
This is the calmest he's been in probably at least today, if not ever.
My bro's often like that.
Yeah, Crash is just over in the corner like, what? You want to go? You want to go? Right now? You and me, boy? Let's go.
Outside, chill.
He's like, all right, fine. That's what I thought. You scared?
Just go out in the middle of the storm, just in a blizzard. Like, all right, let's do this.
He's like, I don't care. Ice is just frozen water. Who cares? Doesn't bother me.
That's a fair point.
I'm not afraid.
What's that lady's name?
Her name is a Carmine, but she has not introduced herself. But she
Yeah.
will do that.
Yeah.
She will say,
Carmine.
I am Carmine. Exactly like that. But yeah, so her name is Carmine.
Cool. What's up, Carmine?
She's like, well, now that you've had your chance to warm up and eat some food, I believe we have a small issue that needs to be addressed.
Oh,
and
yeah?
little Derby's just in the corner like, I'm so sorry.
I was gonna
I
be like,
did.
now that you've eaten the entire village's worth of food.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know
We're like,
what I
"Thanks,
was
see ya."
doing.
Yeah.
Just
Bye.
I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. I'm so sorry.
what did he deliver?
Come with me. She'll kind of like help you up to your feet and over to one of the windows, and through all the snow, you can see there's a little like tent structure over in the corner. She goes, that tent is where it's where a nice man named Gordo lives.
Gordo.
And
Oh no.
Wait, it's outside the tent? Okay.
yeah, he's a bit eccentric. He believes there's some sort of snow monster up north. He's obsessed with finding this thing. He makes frequent excursions up there, but he always has to come back because it's too cold. Our little friend here in Derby's just like, I'm so sorry. Put a box outside of his home. And when Gordo opened it, a life-size inflatable snow monster popped out. Scared Gordo about half to death.
I'm just gonna try to stifle my laugh.
And Derby's just like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was delivering.
Is Gordo in his tent?
I'd imagine so. I can't imagine he'll be coming out anytime soon.
What with the snow monster? What does it look like?
And Pogo's just like,
Pogo targeted him hardcore.
Are you the snow monster, Pogo? No. Are your gifts the snow monster, Pogo?
he puts a little paw into the bag and pulls it out, and it's basically just an all white Kangaskhan, and he's just like,
Interesting. Have you seen the snow monster, Pogo? Well, that's a pretty cool little thing. Can I borrow it? Thank you.
As long as you don't show Gordo. It's the only rule.
That's what I want to do with
You're
it.
not allowed.
Why?
Leave
After
Gordo
you shamed
alone.
us for Dane.
No, I'm not gonna like.
Leave Gordo
I'm not gonna
alone.
like scare him with it. I want to.
Everybody gets one NPC whose life they absolutely destroy.
Dane was Tia's.
Wow.
Are you saying that because you want another one?
Jumped on that so quick.
Wow.
Everybody gets one.
Deflect. I still want one. Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, but you now have a just like crudely chalked over Kangaskhan puppet.
Interesting. I wonder if this has anything to do with the Sneasels and the storms and whatnot.
So I'm kind of playing catch up here. So is Pogo the monster, and he's just playing pranks, or like he's actually going after a snow monster up in the mountains?
I don't. From that interaction, I don't think that Pogo's the snow monster.
Pogo, is it one or two? Prank or not prank? I realized that he couldn't do fingers. So
Yes.
it was like two
Pogo
hands.
will just poke you and be like, give you the puppet.
All right. Well, I'm still confused.
Yeah, I don't.
Thank
that
you.
doesn't answer.
He's like, this prank isn't landing.
no.
They're not as scared as Gordo is.
So, Frost, how long have you been in Beaversby? Do you live here? Are you just
Oh.
visiting, or?
No, I'm just passing through. I'm trying to head north. I'm trying to hit the gym up there, but can't get through the
Snap.
dang blizzards keep rolling in. Every
Yeah.
time I'm ready to make the trip up, can't make it through.
How long do these storms typically last?
From what I've heard, sometimes a couple days, sometimes months. I was trying to get up there before winter, but seems like winter beat me to it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Winter has come.
So, how long of a journey is it from here to?
If the weather's clear, a couple days, stop off in Rothhead, supply up, and do some hiking. But when the weather's not, it's too dangerous.
Have you challenged the Nutri Gym yet?
No, not Nutri. No. I need to look at my map, hold on. He's like, no, I just came from Fola actually. Up to here. Not a big fan of the big cities.
Fair.
Why
Neither
is that?
are we.
Yeah, just never been a huge fan of like all those people all together. It's too crowded.
That
I like it
makes
better
sense.
out here.
So, are you? I assume you're doing the gym challenge. How many badges do you have?
Just Fola for now, but I'm coming for you. Et voilà.
Well, I mean, if it's too difficult to get up there, you could always make a trip to Xantha. There's a gym there. Figure your Printplup might do well.
Or come with us to Nutri, and because we're gonna challenge that one too.
Oh, no kid. Yeah. I mean, if we can't get through up north, no sense waiting. Who knows?
We also heard that up north, the gym there, it has like a spectator area, which is very different from
Huh.
all the other gyms we've heard of.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I've never been there, but sounds cool.
Yeah, it'd be really sweet. We were hoping that we could maybe watch our compatriots battle in the gym. It hasn't been something that we've been able to do yet. So.
Yeah. Man, that'd be super awesome.
Do you have any other Pokemon?
I do, yeah. Because he'll kind of tap one of the Pokeballs at his side, and a large blue water dog will come out with fins kind of all around its head.
Oh, sick.
And she kind of like snakes through his legs a little bit. She seems very shy. She goes, "This is Vaporeon." She's not much of a battler, but
She cool.
she cool.
It's nice to meet you, Vaporeon.
She kind of like shrinks back a little bit because, "Oh, come on, be nice." And she'll kind of walk up and kind of rubs against you. It's very strange texture. It's like somewhere between like fish scales and just like eerily cool and liquid, but it's
Interesting.
still solid. It's very strange.
Is it similar to Drip and or Rose? or like a combination of the two, kind of.
Yeah, somewhere in there. It's probably like if Rose didn't have like a layer of fur. It's kind of like that. If you were to pet underneath just the blubs.
Blubby.
Kind of like that. Or like Rose's face, the cheek flaps, similar to that. Blubbery skin. Very well insulated.
Carmine, what kind of Pokemon is that?
The dog?
Yeah.
That's a Vaporeon.
Oh, you have one too.
I do, but mine's different. Mine's hers. So hers is like if the Vaporeon had frozen solid, and it's like everywhere it goes, it kind of leaves like frozen footpads on the ground.
Bentley just starts tailing it and is like writing in his notebook.
Yeah, it's very friendly. Like it walks up to you. It's like, oh, you're drawing me, and it kind of poses. It's like, yes. Carry on as you were.
In addition to the footprints and being like a frozen version, does it look any different, like coloration wise, or it's just?
It looks unusual for an Evian that you would kind of encounter. It's got like a very, very deep icy blue color to it, but it seriously looks like an animated construct of ice. Like you can see almost all the way through it, but there's almost nothing inside. It's just like an ice sculpture that's up, out, walking around and has full control. What? It's very unsettling to see.
That's friggin' cool.
But it's very friendly.
Carmine, your Vaporeon looks pretty different. Is it ice type?
Yeah, it's a Glaceon.
Oh wow, all right.
Yeah. I had an Eevee all my life growing up, and I moved out here, made a couple expeditions up north, and all of a sudden, here we are.
That's really cool. Where were you when your Pokemon evolved?
Oh, there's a mountain pass you have to cross through to get to the towns up north, and we strayed from the path and found a interesting little cave structure. Fight of my life getting out of there, but Eevee here glue up pretty nicely from it.
So, what were you fighting in there?
Oh, man, I'm not even sure. It was like fighting the mountain.
Dang, that's pretty scary.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it was like the whole mountain pass was out to get us. The blizzard seemed to focus in on us. It was wild. I thought for sure we were done for, and then Glaceon here came popping out of the darkness, out of nowhere. Evie and I were separated for maybe 15 seconds. Out comes the Glaceon.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So, if you head up north, be mindful of the mountain pass.
Yeah, no kidding. It sounds perilous to say the least.
The next couple hours we'll just kind of breeze on through. If there's any idle things you want to be working on, absolutely you may.
I want to work on healing my wound.
Yeah.
Your body just does that naturally. Baller.
Accurate.
Milo's just cheering on his cells as they're like, yeah, go!
The human body is a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
I will continue to chill with Wadsworth and Pogo, and then I'm kind of looking over Howl after hearing about what happened and trying to like envision it because I didn't really see it.
Yeah.
And looking at
give me an insight check for our close good friend Howl.
Ooh.
6.
He's in too much pain.
His teeth seem like a little bit longer than they were, little bit sharper. As you kind of give him the once over, the best in show, if you will.
That's not good.
You're doing one of these. You're like, oh yes, the canines are coming in nice, best in show. But yeah, he's other than that, he seems okay. There's something's like a little bit off in his eyes, but based on how protective he typically is, he's probably just like, dang it, no. There's like a little bit of like disappointment in his heart and soul and his eyes. Where he's like, could have done better. I should have done better.
I kind of want to like rub his head because I heard something about horns.
Do you have horns?
Yeah, like what's going on there? And then
is there a horngus?
I will just reassure him with some table scraps Like, thanks for keeping us safe out there.
He's like, yeah, no problem.
Could have done better, but
Nobody was seriously hurt. We made it out.
He just points at your ribs. He's like, bro, don't lie to me.
It'll heal.
Don't lie to me.
It'll heal.
Bro! At which point the Glaceon will ice sculpture its way over to you. Just kind of stares at you.
Hi.
Kind of walks around the table that you're sitting at. It's just...
Oh, that's cold. That's cold. That's
blows
cold.
a little,
That's cold.
a little glacial breeze towards you, and it kind of freezes over your ribs. And Carmine just goes, "Tough it out. You'll be okay."
It's so cold, though.
And a little bit of green light kind of starts to glow out of the ice, and you can see the bruise starts to heal just a little bit.
Oh.
Goes from like horrible dark purple black to like that weird healing green yellow color, and then the ice kind of melts and fades away. And the Glaceon's like,
Thank
"Should be
you.
more careful." And just slinks away.
That was amazing. Look at your bruise, Milo. It's like almost better.
It's like green now.
And Carmine's like, "Yeah, don't. It's still gonna hurt, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what goes on for Milo. Does everybody else have anything they want to tack on?
Bentley's gonna go over to Drip after he
Drip, drip,
eats
drip.
his fill off of the table and
Oh,
pick him
yeah.
up and take him over into the corner with the other.
He's loving like
buds.
this little scrap of like an apple. He's like, "Yes, this was incredible. Orb-shaped fruits are my jam."
Enjoying that, Drip?
He's just like, "Quack."
So during that battle, your rain dance thing was super cool, but
He just goes, "Squirt, squirt,
I
squirt."
yeah,
And
not
there's-
not in here, not in here, not in here, not in here. Later, indoors we don't want to create rain.
Clouds.
I might change that tack later.
Micro ecosystem.
So I was thinking if you got attacked during that whole battle, that would have been bad because you're little. Yeah, good. That was what I was going to tell you. So, okay, when I say withdraw, you go into the shell. All right? Good. All right, that'll keep you protected. Make sure that you know to do that if any attacks are coming your way, because I don't want you to get hurt.
thunk,
All right, withdraw.
thunk.
Good. Good work. Now I'll just tap the shell.
Spits a little water out. He starts to kind of spin in a circle. He's
Sick.
Thunk.
it's great.
Cutie.
Your Sneasel friend
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
pretty much the entire time.
eats
All the food?
what you would imagine is like his weight in whatever is in front of him.
She's probably not a lot.
It's really not.
Does he
But
move,
it's-
does
He
he
only
move
weighs 30
away from the
pounds. He eats
table?
30 pounds of food.
Blimey.
When he has had his fill, he seems just exhausted. He's like, "Oh man." He's like, "I haven't eaten that much ever. This is great." He's like, "It's warm in here, which is a little uncomfortable, but also it's fine." And he just kind of plops down in one of the corners, and he tries to do like the cool guy, lean against the wall, kicks a leg up, and then it's just like just hits the floor. And he's like,
Sleepy boy. All right, well, I guess I'll just let him sleep. I was gonna interrogate him.
So
Wake him up! Tell me all of your secrets.
"What do you know? Where are the other drugs going?"
I'll be nice for now. I'll introduce myself and crash later. Let
Okay.
him sleep for now.
All right.
I also want to make my way to the window and just like watch the storm and see kind of like how intense it is and how
Yeah.
swiftly it's moving down the mountain.
Can I acquiesce from you a perception check
You
and
may.
or a nature check? You may make 2 if you wish.
Perceive that nature.
All right, 15 and a 17.
Okay. I'll let you choose which result is for which, but
I'll say 17 on nature, 15 on perception.
heck yeah. We're going to start with the nature check. The storm outside, you're not used to like full-on blizzard weather. Like, this is pretty atypical for the Laris region.
And I'm from the desert.
Yeah, but this seems super unnatural. Like almost supernatural of a storm. It's the fact that the clouds aren't going anywhere. It's just like swirling around and constant blizzard seems very strange. And as you're kind of examining that, you could swear that in one of the like little flashes of lightning in one of the storms, you just see the silhouette of a large bird and then it's gone.
Huh.
How's it looking out there?
It's definitely storming. Milo, how are you feeling? You think you could walk over here real quick?
What's going on?
Hop to it, lad.
Sorry to make you move, but I was just watching the storm, like up, like kind of near the tip of the mountain there. Like I saw like a flash of lightning, and it looked like kind of like a giant bird silhouette almost. I don't know if I imagined it or what, but do you
I'll
see
try to
anything?
have followed his finger and like stared there.
You may also make a perception check.
Here it comes, my
We'll
specialty.
say,
Advantage because bird.
I'm going to say, so here's what I'm going to say. Because Bentley is showing you where to point, you may also add Bentley's perception modifier to your roll.
What is your modifier?
What check are you doing?
Perception.
+3.
So you get an additional +3 with Bentley going,
Jeez
yeah, it was right
Louise.
there.
17
17?
plus 7.
Yeah. As Bentley's like, yeah, it was right up there, and like lightning struck, and there's just another streak, and you just see this like very long, wispy strand of something just very slowly and gently flowing through the breeze. But it's like real far away, and it's only for a second, but it's just...
I think I kind of saw something. Didn't really look like a bird, but there's something out there.
I don't know. It looks super like. I think maybe something's causing the storm.
A hoof-shaped depression in the snow.
I definitely think that there's something causing this with what we've learned about the Sneasels and this potential snow monster. I think there's definitely something that's unnatural about these storms.
Yeah, it's not like the ones in Xantho where they just kind of rolled through and were gone. These kind of seem like they're.
Not moving at all.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It's weird.
Yeah. Are they like stationary, not moving, period?
So the clouds, it's like a giant disk of cloud, and it's still like rolling through. There's like a royal in the sky, but when it hits a certain point, the royal just dissipates, and then it starts over from the middle.
Okay, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
Can
so
we
it's-
kind of see where the middle is?
Yeah,
Is what I was getting at.
yeah. It looks to be centered over like the largest of the mountain peaks. Like
Well-
right over top.
It kind of seems like it's originating there, but that is a journey.
Yeah, I don't know what I saw, but it seems like it's going to be super dangerous if we ever decide to go up that way.
Even if there wasn't a snow monster, that is a perilous hike.
No kidding.
I got a snowboard.
Can your snowboard snow up mountains?
I don't know. I've never used one before.
If you towed behind a tauntaun,
I got
you could.
Crash. It's kind of like a tauntaun.
Freaking sick. On board. That's real cool. Put a pin in it. We'll come back to it.
How big a mountain are we talking? Like multiple days?
oh
Like,
yeah, it's like it would be the equivalent of like a small boy looking up and seeing like not Everest, but basically.
one of those.
Yeah, just like, oh no, oh, that's a tall hill.
So,
Who could ever get there?
Frost, could you maybe point out in the mountains like where Etoile is? Like which one of the peaks do we need to kind of get to?
Oh, you see the front two there, and there's kind of like a smaller mountain, and then there's just this little rise into another one that kind of dips below.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "That's the mountain pass you got to get through."
Okay, and then from there, once we get through the pass, is it just up another ridge?
No, from what I'm told, it's actually kind of like in this big basin in the center of the mountains.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's on a little bit of flat land in there. Love to get in there and see it, but that storm just keeps coming back.
Quick elaboration. What is the other person's name?
Carmine?
Carmine?
Carmine.
So, Milo, you sent Monty and your other Pokemon there, right?
Yep.
Think they're gonna be okay?
I know they'll be okay.
Confidence is key.
Wish I had your positivity. I hope they'll be okay. Looks really dangerous, especially flying through that. I don't know how that would work.
Yep. But there's...
Stop it.
they've got Violet with them, and
Why
everyone
are you-
else is so fast.
Why are you
I know they can do
doing
it.
that? Do you hear yourself?
We'll just start poking him in his bruise too.
Thank you. Ow, ow. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it.
Derby waddles over and is like, "Leave my dad alone."
You're supposed to be in timeout. I don't know why you came out of the corner.
Sorry.
Supposed to be in timeout.
Carmine, do you live here?
Part-time. I used to make my living making expeditions with people that needed to get up north. But the blizzards have kind of put me out of a job for a while. So I help out here.
So you wouldn't go up the mountain like this?
I can't go up the mountain like this. Glaceon used to be strong enough that we could get through, but the storms just keep getting worse.
What about with a snowboard?
I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not that stupid.
So,
See, if I just go faster than the storm on a snowboard, I'll just be fine.
Ooh.
has anyone come down here from up there recently, or it's kind of just nobody's able to travel either way?
Some folks, if they really, really prepare for it and they know what they're getting into and they know the path, they've been able to come back down, but nobody's made it up in weeks.
We met that guy, remember? He came down.
Yeah, but didn't he leave months ago?
Did he say that?
I don't remember, but he was hanging out in Newtree. Said that he had business there. I don't know when he got there.
I don't remember what time he said he got there.
I mean, presumably not in the last couple weeks if they didn't see anybody.
Probably not.
I don't know. Looks scary. Cold.
So does this just happen? Like, it's just constant? Or, like, does it stop and then start again?
Carmine will tell you. The storms in recent weeks were kind of intermittent. There would be 3 days of storm, a couple days of calm, and then it would start to roil up again. But lately it's just been really, really bad storm, lighter storm where you could maybe get through, and then crazy storm again. Most of the time you have to wait for the snow to kind of subside in the mountain passes where it's just an avalanche. And walking through there is just a waste of time. Because the snow drifts are so thick, even if you could burn through it, even with all the cold around, it would just fall back down. And then you would have a whole river of water.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
You said the ghost people are in the other building?
Frost will go, "Oh yeah, if you mean Kaya, yeah, she's in the other building."
Just Kaya?
No, she's just, if you were to say, like, the ghost people, that's the name that comes to mind.
What types of
So
other
we have to
research
know.
is going on in that building?
All kinds of stuff. Overflow from the universities and everything seems to kind of end up here. It's isolated enough that if they have some kind of experiment that's not necessarily safe to do in populated areas, they usually come out here.
So there's college people here.
Yeah. A couple of them still. Lots of folks interested in the, the paranormal. Gordo lives here full time, He's looking for, the snow monster out in the hills.
I'm down to help him find
Hunting
the snow
squatches.
beat me to it. Dang it.
We can find that.
Milo, do you still have your deck of cards from
Yeah.
Wim Pimble?
Uh-huh.
You want to play?
Sure.
All right. Kill
Sick.
some time.
Okay.
What do you want to play?
Just
Gonna kill some time during the storm.
Okay. Yeah. About 2 hours pass, and the door to the lighthouse swings open. And there's just this bundle of, like, cloth and jackets. Just kind of steps in, kicks the snow off the boots, starts to dismiss some of the layers. There's like 3 scarves, bunch of hats on, a couple layers of jackets.
It's Tangla, but with clothes.
And then Tangela walks in. Fight me! But no, the caretaker of the lighthouse has entered. As she kind of like hangs all of her various coats on one of the coat racks. Kind of kicks all the snow off everything. Just slaps the coat on the doorway. Gets the rest of the snow off there. She's like, man, these storms are killing me. Oh, hey. We have visitors.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, kids.
I'm Bentley. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
I'm Jinora. Welcome to the lighthouse.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot nicer in here than it is out there.
Yeah, you're telling me. She's kind of like pulling a small sled, and there's some extra logs for some of the fires. She kind of like hauls them in there. Starts keeping those fires stoked.
Do you need help?
Oh, sure.
I'm
Absolutely.
stoked.
I'll grab some logs. Make Crash grab some logs too.
All right. Crash is like, I don't understand what all the fuss is about. It's just like a little bit cold, but whatever. Here's your log. Okay.
We can be nice too. You're fine.
It's like, no, will not. He's like, fine, but it's my idea. I was gonna do it anyway. It was gonna be nice. It
Yeah, sure.
was gonna be nice before you said anything.
Yeah, you
But
were.
now that you said it, I don't want to do it.
You're such a teenager.
So this might be super obvious, as I would label myself a tourist, but everyone that we've been talking to and everything we've kind of seen makes it seem like there's something recently that's causing all these storms. Do you think so too?
You ask me, I think it's just we're in for a bad winter. I'm not superstitious enough to think that any kind of curse is rolled in or anything, but you know, I think it's just a bad storm. Bad storms happen.
Okay.
So, do you live here, or you?
Oh yeah,
How long have you lived here?
long as I've been alive.
Oh wow. So
Took this place over from my parents.
interesting. So maybe you'll know what types of. I mean, we kind of already know about the ghost researchers, but we were curious. I was curious. What are the researches going on here? What types of students and things are they looking into?
You'd have to ask them yourself. They don't typically come down my way. Tend to keep to themselves. But yeah, there's all kinds of weird experiments they try to do. A couple years back, somebody tried to bring a fossil back. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It worked.
She just keeps unloading some more logs into the fire.
Are there other levels to this building?
There's a second floor that you can see, and then it's just a huge vaulted ceiling that seems to be keeping in all the heat.
So it's just 2 levels.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's just really tall.
I'm gonna check on Sneasel, see if he's still sleeping.
Okay. Make a perception check.
17.
Oh, yeah. He's not still sleeping. And he's also not in the corner anymore.
Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd he go?
He's currently doing like a Spider-Man wall crawl. Kind of like up and over behind the little bar area of the lighthouse.
What is he doing?
And he's kind of like slinking down now. He seems to be reaching for something.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately walk over there and see what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, he's got one hand on just like where one of the like a register stand-in would be, just like a wad of cash, and he's just like,
No! Stop it! You don't need... What do you need that for?
And he's just like,
No, Nope, we're not doing this. Put it back. Put it back. Give me all of it. I'll do this part. I'll give you some of it.
make a persuasion check. He's like, you give me all the muns, and I'll give you a little bit of the muns, and then you'll have some muns.
11.
11? That beats his 3. He's like, that makes sense.
Let's go.
You seem to understand money.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're good.
You're a
Good.
human person.
So you did all the work, and this is their money, so it's going back where it was. We don't take things. I know that you used to do
He's
that.
like, I thought you were ride or die.
Yeah, we can be friends,
Ride
but
or
we're not
die.
stealing from people. We don't do that. Okay? I'm CJ, by the way. That's my name. This is Crash. We're your friends now, whether you like it or not.
Wow. Forced friendship.
Should just show them how much money you have.
Also, yeah, I have a lot of money already, so we
Wow.
don't need more money. Well, I mean, we could accumulate more money, but
Compound interest. Here are the basics.
I don't need it currently. We will get more in the future, but not by stealing. Okay?
By defeating opponents.
Yes, we'll fight guys, and then we'll take money from them. Not take it, but they'll give it to us. No, stop winking at me. You're good at winking. Good. Is that a skill that you're good at? You're proficient in? Yes, it is. I like it. That's super.
Yeah, make another
impressive.
perception check.
Oh, that one's not as good. 11.
All right, yeah, you still see him as he's like,
No. I'm gonna tackle him.
he's like, ah!
And just pin him down.
Yeah.
Take the
At which
money.
point, Jinora will walk over and just go, thank you. And the Sneasel gives her a look like, oh, I found this for you. You dropped it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it totally was on the ground.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
She's like, is this one yours?
Yeah, caught him this morning.
Oh,
Why?
all right.
Why do you
I
ask?
just never seen a child tackle a Sneasel before.
Yeah, well, he was stealing and he wouldn't stop, so I didn't really know what else to do.
Yeah, they've been doing that lately.
Do you know why?
I got no idea. It's annoying though. They steal firewood. They steal tarps.
So
steal everything.
they're coming down here and they're stealing stuff from you guys.
Yeah,
Man,
pain in the butt.
they just don't care.
Yeah,
What the heck?
they're getting desperate.
I wonder if something's like messing with them.
It's hard in these streets.
The streets of Beaversby.
The street.
Just
The-
Phoebe
the
walking
street of
up like a
Beaversby.
hoodie. Just it's hard in these streets. All right, I'll see you later. Just wanted to weigh in. Oh
Put
man.
that
Besides to every story.
It's hard in these street.
Yeah.
And it's just a map of Beaversby, the two buildings and a
Two
road.
buildings and a road.
And then Phoebe just
Yep. When does the album drop?
tomorrow.
Mortar's gonna.
Tomorrow. Get to writing.
I'm gonna need a 12-song LP, please.
Mortar's gonna go over and help Jinora, like lifting some of the logs and putting them in the fire and like stoking the flames with his flame.
So stoked.
So stoked, bro.
So stoked.
I wonder if the storm is getting difficult where they're at, so they just need supplies for their family.
Maybe. But
I mean,
just the storm.
the way
though,
they approached us was super
they lured us.
conniving, and
That,
It was a trap.
yeah, like it's not.
it felt pretty malicious.
They weren't just stealing.
Yeah. Maybe there's some that are doing it for the
Fame?
the
Glory?
vine, but
Do it for the
What's
vine.
the vine?
It's this thing that existed and now it doesn't.
you know, there's some of them
Like
maybe
sage?
there's some of them are maybe doing it like for the sport of it or because they're rude, but maybe the other ones that are taking tarps and things are just trying to survive.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I think the group that attacked us is in Camp A, but
Are you just fighting people to fight people? Or are you like trying to scrap and survive? Because it seemed like you were calculated in attacking us. Did you just try to like hurt us? Is that all your goal was?
Make another perception check.
This guy. 17.
17. Yeah, he's like slinking over to Bentley. He's like, huh? Yeah.
Where's he going with it?
Into his bag.
I'll see what he pulls out.
He reaches in and he's
I let it happen.
yeah. He just goes, yeah, for sure. Yeah. He just pulls out a single piece of paper. He's like,
Uh-huh.
He's putting it back.
And you can stop now, because I see you. You're not being very sneaky.
what?
You're so cool. Cool guy. Cool guy.
Cool guy. That's me.
So do you like all live in like a cave out there or something? Man, you're great. What do you like to do other than steal things? Is there anything that you like to do? You like to fight? You want to fight Crash? We could do that.
Crash is like, let's go!
He just walks up and just
Kill
stares
the
at him.
thief! Street rat. If you don't name him Aladdin.
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 Or I'll throw out Bang. How about him?
Bang's like you.
This is Bang.
All of you. Sneasel's like, oh no.
Yeah. You're part of this now. But I want to talk to you about things. Stop stealing stuff. And start talking.
He folds his arms and he turns around. Make an investigation check as he spins.
Oh God. 8.
Ooh. Yeah. He's got lots and lots of boats and yachts.
I was
He is
auto completed that. In my
he
head.
has many a scar along his back that don't look like it's from a fight.
Okay. I'll make note of that. Let him have his space for now. Seeing that he clearly doesn't want to talk to me. Let him do his thing, but keep an eye on him.
And then he'll kind of like Spider-Man wall crawl again up to one of the rafters and just kind of leans up against it. And
Okay, that's cool.
cool guy poses.
Hey, to him. Do you want to play cards with us? Yeah, we're playing cards. You want to play?
It's a pretty fun game.
All right, how about we each take a dinner roll and we bet pieces of the dinner roll. Winner gets to keep all of the dinner rolls.
Arjan is like,
Not your stash. It's mine. Jeez.
Betting pieces of dinner roll.
no money to bet.
It better not be.
Not even a
You
full
better
dinner roll,
stop.
just pieces.
We have our dinner roll and then we just bet pieces of it till you're out of dinner roll. Do you want to play or not?
he'll just like rolls over in the rafters.
All right, fine.
Stakes are real.
You tried.
Here you go.
I'm gonna walk upstairs and see what's upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, there are several rooms. A couple of them seem to be occupied, but there's about 6 that are just empty. Doors wide open.
I'm gonna go in one of them.
Okay. It's a pretty basic setup. There's a nice little bed. There's a dresser and a chair in each one.
So all of them look pretty much the same.
Yeah, more or less. Some of them, the layout's a little different, but on the surface, they're all just furnished rooms enough to get by.
Okay. Let's see if is there anything else on this floor? Or is it just like the big hallway and then the doors?
Yeah, so it's like a foyer in a mansion type deal. You would just go up either of the sides of the staircases, and then it just kind of is like rafters all around. So it's all just one big open connected room.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Are there rooms on like the bottom floor where we're all hanging out, or it's just kind of like a lobby?
There seem to be 2. One looks like a rudimentary kitchen, and the other one appears to be Jinora's.
Okay.
'Cause there's a nice big old lock on there, and she's got a key at her belt.
Hey, Frost, do you have a piece of paper I could use? And a pen, maybe?
Yeah, probably somewhere around here. We'll go. It's not great. He's gone for a couple minutes. He comes back. It's like, I found paper. I didn't find a pen here, though.
Well, good thing I have one.
Oh. All right.
I mean, Bentley has one even if you didn't, so it's fine.
Thankfully. What's this?
I don't know why I asked for it. That was silly of me.
I forgot that I had
Right
one.
here in my ear.
I would like to write a note. I'm not going to put it in an envelope or anything, just to avoid all suspicion, and just say, "Hi, my name is Derby. I'm sorry that I scared you. My friends are over in the main building, and we would love to meet you. Sorry again. Signed with love, Derby."
Okay.
And then I'll give it to Derby, and I'll say, "Hey, can you go give it to Gordo out in his tent?"
It's like, dude.
It's a note that says you're sorry, so we can say we're sorry and bury the hatchet.
He's like, all right. He has a strong sense of morals. He feels deeply troubled at what he did.
That's fair.
He's a paladin.
We'll make it up.
He just kind of like shuffles. He doesn't even dig all the way over. He just trudges through the snow. And there's just like a hole that shows up. Like the snow's up to here, and he's just like, and it's just falling.
I'm a bad Diglett.
It's like falling on his head as he's tunneling through, and he's just like,
Should have done the like dog shaming necklace. So just,
I pranked a saddled man in his
he
head.
he kind of hobbles over and he pulls himself on top of the snowdrift and slowly starts sinking, and he just kind of sticks the piece of paper on the door. It goes, and it's kind of like lost on the wind a little bit. You see the flap open. It's just like one crazy looking eye, and Derby's just like, little hand comes out and takes it. It's just, he goes. Derby just goes, okay. And just kind of jumps into another snowdrift and just walks all the way back. Comes up to you. He's just shivering. He's got a big pile of snow on his head.
"Come here, dude." And then we'll sit. "Hey, Hal, can you lay around him and warm him up?"
Hal's like, you got it, fam. And
Thank
Derby's
you.
like, I deserve to be cold.
No, you don't.
I do. I've brought shame on our house.
We thought we were having fun. We didn't know how intense Pogo's prank was gonna be.
Pogo's like,
Pogo.
I am going to take out my snowboard and go over to Jinora. Be like, hey, this thing, you ever use one before?
yeah, snowboard?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
She goes, I ride skis.
Oh.
A little more manageable.
So like the same thing, but different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 2 of those, 1 for each foot.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds way harder.
Yeah, but the thing about skiing versus snowboarding is you need a hill. Skis are, you prepare yourself.
I have a Crash, though. He can propel me.
And Crash is like, what up?
Yeah.
She goes, oh, okay, yeah.
Is it pretty bad outside?
I mean, yeah,
Would I
pretty
die
silly.
if I went outside?
I wouldn't recommend it. If you layered up 3 or 4 more times, you might be all right.
Okay. Hey, you guys using your jackets?
Are you for real right now?
100%. I can't, I have to do something. I can't stay in here. I'm losing it. Okay, I'm just gonna take your jacket. I'll bring it back, I promise. And if I break it, I'll buy you a new one.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Mine's just over there.
Thanks,
if you
friends.
Need it.
I'm gonna put on your guys' jackets.
I want $100 if you ruin it.
That's too much money. It doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, it cost me 60.
I will give you that.
No.
That's the interest.
No. Okay, fine. I'll just take your 2. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna be like, yo, Crash, let's go outside.
He's like, okay, yeah, sure. After you.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door and go outside.
Okay. It's immediately just like, just snowing in your face.
Is that fun?
Go outside, it's cold. You're letting all the cold air in.
Okay, come on, Crash.
Derby's just like, I deserve it.
No, Derby, come here.
It's fine. He's turning into Marvin.
Oh no.
Mila, watch the Sneasel thing.
Okay.
Just make sure it doesn't, like, hurt
Just
anybody.
immediately,
Why don't you just call him back?
the door's
in
open.
Pokeball?
Go.
Okay. I'll call back the Sneasel.
Okay. Yeah, as you pull out the ball, the same like black hand tendril shoots up and just wraps around him, and he's like, "No!" All the way in. There's no deatomizing laser on the Nutri-Ball.
That's interesting.
That's scary.
Okay.
That
Is
sounds
Crash
scary.
gonna go outside?
He's holding the door open for you.
Okay, go outside.
He's like, "After you, nerd."
I'm outside. You go outside now. Come
Okay.
outside.
Yeah. He goes, "Yep, cool."
No! You jerk!
He's standing out there in 4 coats, like.
I'll just kind of like walk away, but make sure that I pass in front of a window, and then just stop and stare at Crash.
Just goes. And he just starts cackling.
No!
Like, look at him, he's cold. It's hilarious.
I want to make a snowball and throw it
Where?
at the place, but not the window.
Jim, what are you doing? Okay, you just throw a snowball.
This is so fun. It's so cold.
Winter excursion.
Am I dying?
How long you stay out there?
I don't know how long I've been out there. Like probably 3 minutes so far.
Go ahead and make
Just walk
go ahead and make
out
a
the door.
Constitution check.
I'm gonna say 3 minutes.
It's cold out there.
Oh God, that's not good. 3.
Yeah, Forest Boy is not Tundra Boy.
It's
You are immediately like, oh my god, it's so cold.
Okay, I got back inside.
You're like, I can't feel my face or my toes or my fingers.
How was that, CJ?
It's so terrible.
Yeah.
Derby's like,
Didn't look fun.
I deserve that too.
It probably would have been fun if Crash wasn't a jerk. You big jerk. No! I'm gonna die now.
Just
I'm gonna legit die now.
instant hypothermia.
Yeah, as he goes to spray it, it just kind of like freezes and hits the ground and
Joke's on you, jerk.
just walks up and. What are you going outside for?
I'm gonna go lay down in a fire.
You know,
Wow.
Mortar's like,
Just kidding.
sir.
No, but I will give you guys your jackets back and then go lay down by a fire.
How was that?
Terrible.
Not
Don't
not
go
worth
outside.
it. Not
No.
worth it. Okay.
No. Don't do it. It was a mistake.
Phoebe, Bentley, got any more burning things
So,
you want to handle?
Milo, I've been keeping kind of these notes about different forms of Pokemon, ones that we've seen and ones that I've kind of thought are different forms, just from what I know and have read. I was wondering maybe if you could like look it over.
Sure.
I take a look-see doodle.
So basically, it was like it's kind of sparked my interest with Maestro. How he's not like the Sneasel that CJ caught, and typically
Yeah.
they're ice type, but he's not. That one seemed to be like almost grass type with growing all the spices on his arm, and I feel like we've seen kind of a lot of them, like Manny, and he's got his Ghost Shadow companion. That's not typical of a Cubone. I was wondering maybe there's people here that do research into this type of thing, and maybe they could, or I could like help them with my research, and they could maybe say what types of different forms they've seen.
Do you mean here is like the region?
No, I mean here like Beaversby,
Oh.
like maybe people do research about different forms.
Yeah, maybe you have to go over and ask them where the like university people are.
Yeah, I mean Jinora didn't seem to know, but hopefully there's people there that would be interested in this, because I've kind of been keeping notes, and even like Staryu, it seems like he's part fire type, which is not typical of a Staryu.
Yeah.
Usually just water.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know if I mean I feel like Jinora, maybe I'll keep my voice down. Just having been kind of born and raised here, is not very open to any sort of discussion about this town that might be in any way kind of negative. I noticed she was kind of putting a lot of words in my mouth when I was asking about like maybe something going on. She's like, "There's no curse." And I was like, "I never said anything about a curse. What are you talking
that
about?"
was kind of weird now that you mention it. 'Cause why would she be so defensive if...
I was like, "Is this an unusual thing?" And she's like,
And it
No,
also,
people are superstitious. I was like, where are you coming from?
but it doesn't really track with what everybody else said, because they said that the storms are a lot more frequent. People are not going in or out.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she knows something or maybe did something that she doesn't want to share. But maybe it's worth showing that to the people over there.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping maybe we find some researchers who maybe know more about it than I do, but I've just been kind of jotting down notes as I find different looking Pokemon. And even with Tangela's Rattata, it seemed like all of his Pokemon were poison type, and that did not look like a normal Rattata.
What about this, like, ice Vaporeon?
Well, first she said Vaporeon, then she said Glaceon, so I'm kind of confused, because those are two different things.
It almost looks like sentient ice. It's weird.
Yeah, it's almost like translucent. I don't know if that's just like my eyes playing tricks on me, or it's like actually like that, but
I want to look at it from where we're at. Can I see through it at all?
Mostly, yeah. It's like super obscured, and in the middle there's like a core of like super dark blue ice.
Weird.
But on the edges, yeah, you can see like straight through it. Still kind of warps, like you're looking through like a curved window or a mirror or something. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Phoebe. Come here real quick. Have you looked at this Glaceon? Did you hear the story she was kind of telling?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe they found the Source Stone? The ice one?
Maybe.
Do you think maybe that's part of it inside?
What?
Like you can see that, like,
Inside?
yeah, look inside it.
like in the middle of it, because you can kind of like see into it, right?
I'm gonna look into it.
I'm gonna walk over to the group.
You don't have to roll.
I don't.
Are you like you're literally gonna
Yeah.
look into the Glaceon?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're walking up,
Like,
Yeah.
hey.
like
Yeah,
a
take a
like a
look-see.
foggy
Yeah.
window
Okay.
into its
Yeah.
body.
Do you wanna investigate?
Just-
Yeah.
1.
Natty
one.
As a
Five
member,
total.
Yeah,
as an
it's 5 total.
esteemed member of the scientific community, this thing has no right to be alive. There's nothing inside there. There's no heartbeat. There's nothing. How is
no
this thing
right.
walking around? It just looks like ice.
Okay.
But it does, like, you're not able to see anything that would say why this thing can be alive. It's seriously, it looks like an ice sculpture just like hopped off a fountain and just started walking around.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I don't see anything though but
It's
ice.
frozen Elsa.
But have you ever seen a Pokemon like that?
Mm-mm.
Do you think maybe there's in that cave there was the Source Stone?
I'm gonna walk up and go, "Why are you guys whispering?"
Don't raise attention, CJ. We're talking about that Glaceon.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really weird looking.
It's super cool.
It's cool, yeah, but it's like, it's almost like pure ice.
Mm-hmm.
And Milo was saying, like, what if it found like the ice Source Stone up in the mountain?
In that cave.
Oh, I already wanted to go to that cave. Now I
'cause-
just want to go to that cave more.
Well, Carmine was saying that
The story.
she went up there with Evie, and
Yeah.
Evie disappeared and then came back. So maybe it
I
went
see.
and found the
Ice
stone.
Hey, well, make note of it. Make sure you write it down. We're definitely gonna go in that cave.
There's maybe a Source Stone up there, and then there's maybe this snow monster thing that Gordo's looking into. And then when I was looking at the mountain, I called Milo over because I thought I saw like a giant bird. Like maybe that's
Another giant bird.
it sounds crazy, but I thought I saw it. I might have seen something different, but like I feel like there's got to be something causing all this weather over and over and over again. It's just not natural that it would continue storm after storm after storm. It's just weird.
Isn't that what winter is?
Well, winter just is cold, not necessarily storm
I've never
every
been here
day.
before. I don't know.
Plus this
I'll
town
be
didn't used to be
honest.
like that.
I didn't see the bird, but it seems weird that the clouds are all originating from a point. I've never seen that happen before. Do you see that? How they're just like they're forming there and going out in a circle.
And the weather here used to not be this way.
That's true.
It didn't?
They
Yeah.
did say that.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Where what?
Where'd you read that?
In the book.
Imagination.
He was reading Rainbow, but
Oh, okay.
Can you flip to that page in the book, Phoebe? I just want to read. Can we read more about Beaversby from times of old?
Times of old. Let me pull up.
Or is that kind of all that was in there? It's
Do
just
you-
that it used to not be chilly.
Do you have Nubster with you? Mm-hmm. Maybe send him out, see if he feels any like stronger or attuned to anything. Yeah. I was trying to mime it. I don't know what you want from me. Kind of
See
like
if he grows arms and he's super buff.
yeah, I won that hand. Let's play again. Haha.
What was that?
We're trying to be discreet.
Okay.
That was weird.
who are we trying not to let hear?
They're just keeping us between us.
Oh, okay. Fair.
We don't want
Just
people
guys
knowing.
being dudes.
We don't know who can know about
better than
stones. We don't know who we want to know about the stones.
Rocks is rocks, bro.
You're right.
But you know how like Sage was stronger when it was near Tropius. Maybe Nubster will feel something being closer to it.
Throw him out.
Outside?
No, right now.
It's like that Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Because of the snow.
Yeah.
Gonna go with Nubster out into the wild.
You're going
No.
outside?
The Glaceon's right there.
What do you mean?
Just put him out right now. Right here.
All right.
Scratch his head.
I'm gonna send out Nubster.
All right. Yeah. Nubster hits the ground. It's just like, what are we doing?
Hey,
Go on,
Nubster.
guys.
No, he was out. I let them all out.
Oh yeah, you did say
Nubster,
that.
come here.
It's like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm here now.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's just sweating.
He looks normal.
profusely.
He kind of looks uncomfortable, actually. Does he change as he gets closer to the Glaceon at all?
Make an insight check.
Can he even see it?
I mean, he can't, but we can.
Can he
Yeah,
feel
they
the
get
cold
round.
emanating from its body?
Probs.
He's just huddling underneath it.
Oh, is this for Nubster?
Yes.
me
You are
go back.
insight
No,
checking
You're
Nubster.
inciting Nubster. It is
Oh.
Yes.
Phoebe.
Cool. Is this with advantage? Because we're homies.
Why?
I asked before I looked at the die.
Uh-huh.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all. Totally didn't.
Insight.
Totally didn't see it. I swear.
And it's
12. It's a 12.
I'm sad I don't have any tea to sip as I stare at you. Going, uh-huh.
He's my G.
Can't argue with that logic.
Well,
Sure.
I mean, if he's
Yeah.
your G.
Yeah, as you're watching Nubster, he seems pretty uncomfortable with all the just, like, roaring fires. He's like, bro, this is not...
This is gross.
He's like, this is the opposite of chill. As Nubster kind of inches a little closer to the Glaceon, his little nose starts twitching a little bit. He's like... He lets out a hearty sneeze that just launches like a beam of ice into the ground. And he's like, oh, sorry. My bad.
That was awesome, Nubster.
I mean, it was something.
Okay, you guys might be onto something.
Should we have Glaceon go closer to Nubster? Hey, Glaceon, come here. I want to give you a head scratch.
All right. Yeah, with each step, it's kind of like that soft sound of like ice hitting on a surface, just like ding, 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 ding. It kind of like skates on over to you. It's like, you beckoned.
Hello.
A little creepy.
Give her some pets.
Yeah, it's very, very cold to the touch. Like,
So cold, guys. Nubster. Nubster.
He's like, make a perception check with Nubster.
With Nubster?
Uh-huh.
I feel like he'd naturally just want to go
Yeah.
by the cold thing. He's oblivious. I know, but once he
It's literally
figured
his
it out-
ability.
Ooh.
17.
He's like, what? What up, dude? What's going on, dude?
Hi, bud.
Hey,
You
dude.
want some head scratches?
Yeah, sure. Not doing anything else right
Just
now.
like petting both as they get like closer to each other, and trying to see if that's impacting Nubby at all.
Yeah, Nubster is just chilling. He's enjoying the head pats, the head scritches.
Do you sense anything, Phoebe? Do you see anything? Kind of looks normal, but
Yeah. It looks normal.
I don't know. It's
I mean, looks like he enjoys being a little closer to a cold thing, but
how are you feeling, Nubster? Better next to Glaceon here?
It's like, it's hot in here. Guess you should open a window. It's pretty muggy. Are you not just like super warm?
he seems pretty normal.
For him, yeah, I guess.
Well, about to be hitting the old frosty trail. It's pretty warm in here. Thought I might go for a walk.
Do you want to let him outside?
Yeah. Nubster, you want to go outside? Yes, he does.
His eyebrows go. Yes.
He's
the
more
magic
excited about
word.
that than this.
His head
Glaceon.
tilts sideways.
Yeah,
He's like,
let him
"Yeah."
outside. He's in his element.
All right. Don't go too far.
You open the
No.
door and he's just like,
no.
oh. He's like rolling around in the snow.
Well, it's fenced, right?
Yeah.
So he's not gonna stay within the fence.
He's like, whatever, Mom. I'm
Watching-
outside.
Watching
Should've-
you.
He's
Should
well
have thought of your rules
behaved.
before you let me out.
He's well trained.
Yeah, he's just enjoying the snow.
Watching you.
He's like, dude, you know how many miles we've had to walk on like dirt? This is
And
great.
Desert.
He's almost literally just eating it up. He's like, yes,
Nice.
snow.
Nice.
I love the snow.
Beautiful.
Does the storm look like it's letting up at all, or?
Yeah, it is noticeably less violent outside than it was before. Like, outside right now is not a completely unreasonable idea.
Okay. And what time of day is it now, roughly?
We're looking early afternoon. It's only been probably like 2 hours of being cooped up. Where the
Okay.
storm's been real bad.
So, Frost, do you think now... It seems like it's letting up a little bit outside. It's still not perfect out, but I don't know if it ever really is. Do you think maybe now could be a good time to go over and meet Kaya?
Yeah, seems a little bit lighter outside.
All right. Well,
Let's go do that.
sounds good. I'll start putting on my winter gear,
Winter.
and I'll call
It
back
is winter
my team.
outside. Okay.
Let's do it.
Call back your team. Everybody else suiting up?
Yep.
I'm gonna wait here because I want to see if Gordo comes over after my note. I don't want to miss it.
Fair.
All right.
All right, just reminder, we're looking only for Kaya.
Yeah.
Sound good, CJ? And we won't say anything about you
Sure.
know what. All right, let's go. I'll try and brave the cold.
Yeah.
Or just call for Nubster to follow us.
He's like,
You can stay outside.
you just see a little nose and his eyes just pop out of one of the snow drifts. He's like, what's going on? You going somewhere?
Come on.
Nubster, could you make a path for us to that other
And
building?
he's like, yeah. Just continues his trudging through the snow over to you.
I'll follow the Nubster trail.
Is Crash coming outside now?
Yeah, he'll follow you.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, it's less storm, sure.
How far is this other building?
Maybe like 100 feet. It's
Oh,
not. It's not
that's
like that
nothing.
far.
Okay.
Yeah. But you
Nada.
could snowboard it. There's some pretty sick drifts that have been forming up.
I'll save it.
I don't want to break my wrist just yet.
Ooh.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
So what does this second building look like compared to lighthouse building?
It's a giant Pac-Man ghost.
What?
Alrighty. That was
It's
very specific.
blinky. Yeah. Yeah. It's a much flatter, much more rectangular building. Very university-esque.
Okay.
It's the closest equivalent is like the Dunder Mifflin paper building, but not quite as tall. It's maybe 3 stories, but very office structure, windows and things all the way around. But it doesn't go out of its way to stand out. But it seems pretty well built to be standing up to the continuous storms.
All right, well, I'm just going to try and find what appears to be the main door or a door and see if it's just open that we can just go in.
There is a door and not ajar. But the door is there. There is a door that you could open.
Did
All
Frost
right,
come
I
with us?
will.
No, Frost
Oh.
stayed.
I will open.
Frost is
and
like, I have no business with the ghost people.
Oh, okay.
I will be here.
I'm gonna open it and try and go in, or
Wait,
try to open it.
Wait,
But
what are we asking them? Just about ghosts in general?
yeah, I don't know.
Are we gonna tell them that you're going to this weird realm? Well, I guess Kaya, just her.
Yeah, just Kaya. It seems like we can trust her, but I don't want to talk to anybody else.
I kind of want to talk to other people, but
Well, you can do that, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
We're trying to figure out what's
Yeah,
wrong
you
with
can
me.
distract them
Yeah,
so they're not eavesdropping.
that sounds good.
Are we good?
Yeah, let's do it.
And break. Yeah, the it's a pull door.
Damn.
But as you go,
Just break my nose.
oh no.
After I come up with a big plan. All right, I would.
And you're in the shadow realm. Oh god.
Oh,
Now I know
no.
what triggers it. Push doors. Damn.
Nosebleeds. Okay, but yeah, it opens up into a very rudimentary lobby of sorts. It's like another rather large foyer-style room. Pretty wide open. There's a handful of folks who look to be student types. They've got some notebooks and things that they appear to be taking various notes in.
Is there like a directory or like a front desk person?
There is not a front desk person, but there is a directory.
I'm gonna go to the directory.
Okay. Take a look-see-doodle in the directory for Kaya. Ghost Talker Extraordinaire.
5.
Wow.
Fire.
How do you spell Kaya?
It's under Socrates.
What are these words? I can't read.
Are you okay, Bentley?
Oh,
Are you going back?
no. Yeah, as you look
Yeah?
through the directory.
Uh-huh.
Would you?
Huh?
She's waiting on Bentley
Yeah.
to know what he may or may not know,
Ah.
aka not know.
Yes. So as you're looking through the directory,
Mhm.
it's like one of those big, kind of like turnstile things, or not a turnstile, kind of like on the end of like a bus stop, where it would show you like a rough map type deal of the buildings.
Okay.
And then each one's just sort of labeled different things. Most of them are just like classroom 1A, 1B, things that would divide it up so you could hold larger classes if you needed. And then there is the most notable sign that you see on there is the College of Environmental Studies. But you're like, where's the ghosts?
I mean, this
I want to see the ghosts.
like
Where are they?
this environmental studies thing sounds cool, but I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what any of the
Well,
classrooms
let's
are.
just go there.
But that's not going to be what we're looking for, do you think?
Let's just go there, and then we'll ask somebody, or we can just ask one of these college people,
All right.
right?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Just sit
Let's go
here?
ask him.
All right. Well, it looks like it's there.
Yeah.
You guys might wanna do it.
As you're kind of like scanning the map once more, Bentley, as you spin back to look at your friends. Everybody out!
Son of a bitch.
All right, Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
As you spin away from the directory and you turn back, you can see CJ's hand with you, just sort of floating there. You can see the disc, just sort of in the flesh, so to speak, but no other parts of him. It's just there's a hand floating with you.
What
And there's
the heck is going on?
and there's a little shuppet floating nearby.
Hello.
He goes, "Oh yeah, no, you're here."
Yeah. Why does this happen?
I don't know. You get a little thing on you.
A little what?
It's a little, I don't know. You got something on your head.
Something on my head. What is it?
I don't know. Never seen anything quite like it.
I'm gonna like feel for it and
Yeah.
try and see what the heck he's talking about.
Yeah, as you bring your hand up, there's like this little bit of like gelatinous goo kind of on the top of your head.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know. It's pretty gross though.
Can you get it off?
I don't have hands, but I mean, try to scoop it or something. Can you
Scoop it with what?
with your hands? Touch it. Get it out of there.
Right.
You can do it.
I'll try and pull it off.
Yeah, it's basically like sticking your hand in jelly. You're like, ew, what? Gross. It's all sticky. It's very cold. Just like. So you get most of it kind of just in a clump, and it feels like it's beating. It's just...
What is this?
I don't know.
Is there still more on my head?
Yeah, there's like a little more.
Oh god.
A little more on there.
So why can I see CJ's hand? Is that always in this realm too?
Yeah, that's how he does this whole control thing.
Where's Desmond?
Probably still in the hand. I don't fit in there. I've just been hanging out in here, watching you guys from this side.
All right, Shadow. Hello? You still here?
As you kind of look around, all of the like furniture in the room has kind of dissipated. You're standing in basically just a large, dark gray box that you were in, and there's a singular door on one of the walls, and it's very large and it's bright red.
Oh boy, I'm gonna regret this.
It looks like the only way out is through there.
What's my name?
You're Bentley, right?
Yeah, just checking.
Yeah.
Make sure you're who you say you are. Sorry.
I never can be too careful.
Right. All right. Bentley's just gonna walk up and try and open the door.
Okay. Let's get a wisdom check. Get that door open.
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, as you put your hand on the doorknob, you can feel a little bit of a psychic sting kind of reaching out from the handle. And you just kind of grin and bear it as you open the door. And this long hallway of just large rectangular tiles just kind of folds up out of the darkness out in front of you, all the way down, maybe 200-300 feet just into darkness. And the Shuppet just goes, well, that's ominous.
Yeah, do you know where that leads? Is that safer than here?
Well, I don't know. Safe is a relative term here for someone like you. So, who can say? Depends how you got here this time.
Well, that's the thing. I never know how I get here. It just happens. Does Bentley still have all of his stuff?
Yeah.
So he still has, like, the spell tag on his bag?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take the spell tag and, like, tie it around his forehead.
All right. You just have a...
Well, like, so that's tied in the back.
Okay.
So I
was
have,
just-
like, a headband. But a
It's just
headband...
like, here's my spell tag.
No, a
Yeah.
headband of spell tag.
Okay. The headband of spell tag.
Yeah, and he'll just tie that and
Okay.
feel braver and start walking down the,
Heck yeah.
the
Rambo.
hallway.
All right. Yeah, as you start walking down the hallway, it's very unsettling. It's like you're walking through the stars. Like if you look down, there's constellations and things below you. And then up above is just pitch blackness. But all along the sides of you, you can see different pairs of glowing eyes just kind of staring at you as you walk through. They don't appear to be getting any closer, but they seem to just follow you down as you walk.
Oh, don't like this.
And there's different wisping shades that kind of blow through. And they just kind of...
Just looking like, stay back. I don't mean you any harm. Just passing through.
Yeah, and each time you turn back, there seems to be one that was like getting closer to you. They're like...
Does Bentley have his Pokeballs on him?
He does not.
Dang Okay. Just gonna continue forward then, just like look left and right whenever I feel something getting close. Make sure that nothing gets too close.
Yeah, because they seem very, very interested in you. They're like, oh.
Shuppet, do you know what they're saying or doing? What do they want with me?
I think they're just curious about you. You still have a pulse. It's rare here.
Well, I mean, that's good for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright, just continue on. Have you ever been here before?
Here specifically? No. Here generally, all the time.
Alright. Kaya? Hello?
At the mention of Kaya, the hallway that you've been walking down suddenly shortens and there's another large red door in front of you. It's just... and the door comes flying up. And it stops right in front of you. And all the shades kind of just... disperse.
That seemed to work.
Yeah. That was a neat trick.
Alright. Door number 2. I'll try and open it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get another wisdom check.
Oh boy. Oh no. A 6.
6? Okay. Yeah, as you put your hand on the door handle, it kind of melts away into more of that gelatinous goo.
Oh god.
And the whole door just kind of like folds to the side.
No, don't go
And
away.
it just kind of goes... and it falls off.
Kaya, I need your help. I don't know what I'm doing in here.
And from behind you, you can hear all the platforms that you've been walking on start to just...
Oh no. Uh-oh.
kind
Okay.
of plummet into the dark.
Oh, Shuppet, if you can grab me or anything, help. And then he's just going to start running on whatever path is still there, if
Okay.
there is.
Yeah, there's little bits of the path that are still there, but it seems to be kind of falling away. But you can see there's still yet another door farther away as you keep running.
All right, he's just going to sprint for that door.
Okay, let's get a dexterity check as you're running.
Oh, boy.
Don't miss those steps.
Ooh, an 8.
Okay. As you're running, one of the shades kind of reaches up and just grabs your leg. And you kind of fall down and you're clutching onto one of the pieces of platform. Let's get a strength check.
Oh, no.
Don't fall.
Oh, no.
Don't fall, Bentley.
Oh, no. An 8.
An 8? Okay. Yeah, as you kind of trip and slide and you're holding on, the Shuppet's like,
Help.
that's
Any
not
help,
good.
please.
Oh, man. Oh, geez. And he kind of like flies down and is trying to push you up on your back. And he's like, oh, I don't know that this is working. And then another kind of ghostly hand reaches out and grabs him too. And he's like, whoop. And the two of you are just pulled into the darkness. Oh, blimey. All right, Bentley. We're going to be in here for a little while.
Oh, boy.
Bentley,
Uh-huh.
you awaken sometime later in a room similar to where you started. Just a large gray box. But this time there is no door. And there is no Shuppet. There is only you.
Oh, boy. This is not good. This is really not good. Oh, boy. I wish Mortar was here. I'm just gonna start, like, probing the walls and try and see if there's any, like, hidden passages or anything.
Okay. Let's get an investigation check from you.
22.
22. Okay. Yeah, as you're looking around, you're like, God, there's gotta be something. And there's just these little tiny cracks that are in the walls. And it seems like if you were to pick at those for a very long time, you might be able to get somewhere. But otherwise, you're just in a featureless room. And it's just almost a perfect square. Little cube shape that you're trapped in.
Phoebe! CJ! Help! I'll just start picking at the crack in the wall and try and see if I can, like, look beyond it.
Okay. Yeah, as you're kind of like peering into one of these cracks, let's get a perception check from you.
A 10.
A 10. Okay. We're going to get to what you see in a little bit. But yeah, as Bentley kind of turns to you guys, he kind of shudders for a second. no change.
You good?
Yeah,
Where are we going?
well, to the environmental studies, right?
Yeah, but where is that? I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's that room right there. It says on the map.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, you guys take off towards the environmental studies room. And as you're walking, some of the students seem like very engrossed in their work, and other ones kind of look at you and they're like. As you guys kind of walk through
Heck
some of the
yeah.
winding hallways, you can see there's a big stamp on one of the doors. It just says College of Environmental Studies.
Let's
Looks
go in.
like this is it.
Let's do it.
Open the door.
Is it a push or a pull?
You're gonna have to find out.
Push.
Yeah, as you open the door to the College of Environmental Studies,
Yeah.
there seems to be a teacher of sorts kind of chatting with a student, and they kind of look up and they're like, anyways, and they just go back to their kind of like hushed speaking.
We are welcomed.
And they're the only ones in here?
Mhm.
So it's like a
Seems like
classroom?
it's like a pretty open like lecture hall. It's one of
Okay.
those like kind of tiered desks looking down at like a blackboard.
I'm gonna kind of like wave at him, but then I'm gonna go like check out the walls, just look around, see what's...
I stare at the wall. I walk into a parent-teacher meeting. and I stare directly at
clearly
the
you're
wall.
having a conversation, but I'm just checking out the rest of the room.
Okay. Let's get a look-see doodle from you.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Perceive! 7.
All right. You find a very fascinating poster on the water cycle. You're like, oh,
Check
yes.
this out, Crash.
Condensation. Crash is like, ain't no water cycle here. I'm the only water cycle. I could be a
Alright,
motorcycle on the
sure.
water.
Ooh.
I'm a water cycle.
I'd like to see that.
He's like, yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, sure you would.
Stick it up. All right.
Let's go.
But yeah, you got a very interesting poster of the water cycle. As the student who's talking to the teacher's kind of like, oh, all right, I guess you got stuff to do. I'll take off. He's like, we'll continue our discussion later. And the teacher man kind of stands up and is just like, can I help you? You seem a bit young to be students, but inquiring minds are always welcome.
Yeah. What do you, what's your name?
Goes, well, I suppose you kids can simply call me Marcus, but Professor also works, but Marcus is fine.
Professor Marcus, what do you do?
I teach environmental studies,
What is that?
study of natural environments and how they change and adapt to outside forces. Is there something I could help you with?
Do you know a woman named Kaya?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let us down, Marcus.
Wow.
Marcus is like,
No,
That's my lava.
never
do.
heard the name.
yeah.
Dang,
No.
Marcus, we
Whoa!
don't need that much info. We just need...
Too personal.
Takes it way too far.
Yes, she was just doing a dissertation in classroom, I believe it was 2B. It's
cool.
just down the hall on your left.
Oh, all right. Sorry to interrupt. We
Yeah.
Not a problem.
got kind of turned around in here.
The building is difficult to navigate the first few years, but you'll adapt.
How long have you taught here?
Several years now. I think I'm entering be 7 years now.
Wow.
Been teaching here.
That's a long time.
Are you looking into these blizzards?
In my spare time, as limited as that may be,
Anything cool?
there seems to be a mysterious conglomeration of storm clouds up above.
So it's not normal?
Doesn't appear to be, no. Which is why I'm so stumped. Can't seem to make any ground here. I'd love to get closer, but seems unsafe.
Do you have any idea what could be causing it?
I don't. My best guess is, maybe there's some sort of outside phenomenon up there. It seems almost supernaturally strong. I can't find anything in the natural world that would explain it.
Strange. All right, well, we'll get out of your hair. Sorry to bother you again.
Oh, it's no trouble. No trouble at all. He starts kind of packing up his lecture notes.
You said 2B, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, not too.
See you around.
It's like,
That is the
bye.
question.
Bye.
Blimey.
All right, quick. Wait, which way is 2B?
Which way is 2B, Phoebe?
I don't know.
You step out back into a hallway and you're like,
Numbers.
Does this room have a number?
Didn't he say out and to the right?
hmm
Oh, I didn't catch that. That's why. Lead the way, Bentley.
I'll just walk.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't take you long to find 2B.
Yes. Finally get some answers.
Blimey. Okay. Is there like a window on the door? So we can
There
look
is.
in?
There's one of those like little.
Like the slats.
Yeah.
I want to look in and see if there's like a class going on.
Oh yeah. Take a look-see doodle, aka perception check.
13.
Yes.
13.
Killing it.
Yeah, as you look in. Excuse me. It's very poorly lit in there. It's like it's very dark. It doesn't look like there's a class being taught, but there is almost definitely a figure of sorts in the room.
Really dark in there, guys. What do you think's going on?
She's the ghost lady, right? That would make sense.
I mean, I guess you want to lead the way, ghost boy?
Is that what we're calling me now? I thought we were being hush hush about it.
Sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll pull the door open.
Okay. Yeah, as you pull the door open, make your own perception check.
Proceed.
Crit.
Oh.
Crit.
Daddy, that's a 23.
Okay.
First one
Yeah.
of the episode. Hey.
As you open the door, you hear just the tail end of what these three would have described as you speaking ghost. But to you, it just sounds like... And you can see a robed and hooded figure very gently and steadily levitating about 2 feet off the ground at the front of this classroom.
Wowzers.
Legs crossed, facing the wall. And you can just see 3 sets of eyes peering at her through the blackboard. And as you open the door, they glance up at you and just blink out. And she very gently returns to a standing position, but does not spin around.
Hello?
Greetings, Crispin.
Oh my... Can you not... How do you know my name?
I know many things. Greetings, Miss Wilhelm. And young Master Woods.
Hello.
Okay, so like, who told you we were coming?
That is not the right question to ask.
Okay. Who were your friends you were talking to?
You've seen them before.
Me personally, I have seen those eyes before.
I would imagine so. Many of their reports indicate that you lot are quite perceptive.
Thanks.
I guess we try.
I was also told there was a fourth of you, but it seems he did not wish to brave the cold.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You're Kaya, right?
Yes. And she'll very slowly spin to you. This lady's got full-on Jawa eyes, just like bright orange,
Jawa.
just
eyes?
glowing.
Star Wars.
Oh.
Uteri. Those.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't see any part of her face. She's got like a
It's-
purple cloth over here, but her eyes are just glowing.
Why are your eyes like that?
I have been
Elbows
granted the gift of
crispin.
foresight. I know many things. These eyes help me see the truth.
Did you say far sight?
Mm-hmm. Can see far beyond the natural capabilities.
That sounds cool. How'd you do that?
I imagine you will be granted similar abilities.
What?
Given your pact. She just stares directly at your hand.
I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket.
She knows.
She goes,
Dude.
there is no need to hide it. Crispin.
Can you? I go by CJ. Can you call me that?
We came here for help.
And you will find it.
Our friend here is having some problems.
Hmm.
Some strange problems.
But she probably already knows that.
Yeah, well, I figure just...
Can you help
Can I help?
him?
Or how can we help him?
The real question is, why does he need help?
So she doesn't know, but she knows about CJ.
No, I think she
I don't
does.
think that's. Yeah, You don't think he needs help?
Do you think you need help?
Yes.
Very well. CJ, you can help him
How?
with your gift.
By doing what?
Retrieve him.
What?
What?
Your friend needs help. You have the power to help him. And yet you don't believe he needs it.
No, because, well, I've never seen any of it, and I don't know.
I ask again, do you need help?
Now I don't know. We came here seeking your help, I think, right?
I don't know, man.
What's going on?
What is going on? How do you... What? Oh, man. So many things are happening. Are you saying that he's a ghost?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
CJ,
that's exactly correct.
ask about the barn thing.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Ask her if she knows.
She already does.
What barn thing in particular? You mean like me meeting the guy? Because she
Thing.
knows that I have the thing.
Yeah.
How else would, like...
All right, forget it.
Who's do you know who gave me this?
I do.
Friend of yours?
I received a similar gift.
Ah, your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Why did you get your gift?
For a similar reason that you got yours.
Like he was locked up again and then you let him go? Because that's what happened with me.
An exchange of favors.
What'd he do for you?
Yeah. Or what'd you have to do for him?
Unspeakable things.
Like murdering children?
Whoa, dude.
I would hope not. I'm not getting that vibe from you. Just unspeakable. That's the first thing that I thought because I'm a little uncomfortable.
Discomfort is healthy. It encourages growth.
All right.
I get it. Growing pains.
So you can speak with ghosts, yes?
I can and do.
So you know about the other realm where they kind of hang out?
I do.
Have you been there?
Many times.
How exactly do you get there?
Are you asking me specifically?
How could I get there?
Open a door.
With my ability?
Find a doorway and open it.
Okay. What happened to the other ghost that we were with? Dez's friend, the one that doesn't have a name.
Oh yeah.
The Shuppet.
Didn't it come with us?
I thought it did, but I don't remember.
I don't either.
It did. It left with us.
Is it in my hand?
I don't think it ever went in your hand. I thought just Des did.
I don't remember. Anyway. I'm gonna turn around and talk to Des for a second. Be like, you hearing this, man?
Yeah. She's freaking me out.
Yeah, she's freaking me out too.
Well, like, why do her eyes glow? It's so weird.
I don't know, man. It is super weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either.
It's freaking me out.
Very unsettling.
Who sits alone in a dark room and like hovers?
Right? She
It's
was
weird.
She was like floating.
Yeah.
So weird.
It's like, I'm a ghost and I don't do that. That's weird.
So like, you know how like you can go into the other place?
Yeah.
She said that I could do that too.
What?
Do you know how I
You could like go with me.
Yeah, she said like open a door.
Oh.
Is that kind of what you do?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
What do you?
I just kind of go there if I want to.
But like, how do you physically go?
Oh, I just kind of like make it be. Just like imagine that I'm there and then like I'm there. You know?
As they're having this conversation, Bentley's just gonna go and like look on the walls to see if there's any like intel, like teaching posters or whatever in this little room.
Oh yeah. Make a perception check.
God, a 5.
Okay. There's a very odd and telling poster on the wall. It just says, "The eyes are the window to the soul." And behind it are several constellations with 2 very bright stars that look vaguely like eyes.
So does you think if I just do that, it'll work for me?
I don't know. Have you tried?
No, definitely not.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, if you try, then you would know, right? If you, like, open a door. Or is she talking about, like, an actual door?
I don't. Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Because there's a door, like, right there. Like, if you open that with your hand, does it do anything?
No, I guess we can see.
Yeah, like...
I'll just walk over to the door
Okay.
and I'll open it with my magic hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you open it with your hand. Okay, it just goes...
Magic man.
The door is metaphorical.
Okay, I thought maybe that's. All right. Cool.
Des is like, yeah, that was silly. I don't know. What? Why would you do that? What?
Really, man?
I'll be in here. You need
Just
me.
dragging you.
Not cool, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you thought that would work. That's so weird. What? I mean, obviously the door's like not real. But
Yeah,
come on.
sure.
Yeah,
You
well,
knew that. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I'll be in here being smart. so-
Yeah, sounds good.
So do you guys still want to be here? Because I kind of don't. This is freaking me out.
We haven't gotten any answers. Why did we come here in the first place? She's just talking in vague sentences.
In
You have not
riddles.
asked
Exactly
the
what I
right
mean.
question.
Float and her eyes glow.
That's weird.
Can I ask you a personal question? Are you a human?
No.
What are you then?
You say what now?
Something more.
Were you?
Unspeakable things, remember?
Okay.
Bentley's just gonna slowly start backing up towards the door, like, this is freaking me out.
Why did the ghost friends leave when I came in?
They have their duties, as you have yours.
They didn't want to chat with me.
They have larger feathers to ruffle.
What feathers are those?
I would have assumed you'd remember. You came face to face with them.
So you mean the cadabras?
Yes.
Huh.
Why are you communicating with them?
Oh, they communicate with me. And in return, I allow them to reinitialize when they are deconstructed.
So the ghosts are gaining intel on all the abras and cadabras?
Precisely. And they give it to me.
And then what do you do with it?
Whatever I so choose.
How about we set up a
Incredibly vague.
situation where you can communicate with me, and then you can give me the intel that they give you?
And what am I to gain from this?
What would you
Friendship.
like to gain? Yeah, that's a good start. Friendship is always a good start.
And what, Crispin, do you know of friendship?
A lot now.
Ooh. Burn. CJ.
Are we not friends?
No, we are, but
Just because I only have 4 friends, doesn't mean I don't have any other friends. I don't, but it's fine.
well,
You want to go to the ghost place? To the other place? Let's do that. We should go there together.
When you figure out how to open the door, I will help you close it.
Okay, so if I try to do it right here, you'll watch?
By all means.
Hey, are you good?
what?
I'm gonna try to do the thing.
How are you gonna you don't know anything about what
Yeah,
just gonna wait?
I'm just gonna try to do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does work, I'm asking if you guys are ready for like whatever's gonna happen.
I mean, good luck. I don't think that's a place you want to go.
What's your plan?
She said retrieve him.
Okay.
So I think go there, try to find him.
Should we tell Milo? So he knows?
If you want to.
Because if we don't come back or you don't come back.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. I know I had another question real quick, but I
So,
gotta find it. So I need you to stall.
Kaya, are all of the ghosts working against the Prime Mind's army, or some of them working with the Prime Mind?
If you think about it hard enough, you know the answer. That is not the right question.
She just speaks in riddles. I don't get it. Don't understand.
Okay, well, Are you going to do this right now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to run back and tell Milo then.
Okay.
Are you going to leave Crash?
I'm gonna turn to Crash and look at him and be like, "You the man." And then I am going to focus for a second, taking Dez's advice, try to mentally do the thing.
Let's get a wisdom check from CJ.
Favorite 6-letter word.
12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everybody out.
See you on the other side.
As you concentrate super hard on your hand, like super hard, there's this little spark. And there's this very dark, like runic symbol that comes out of your hand. It starts to spiral around you. Kaya just goes, "A good luck." As the darkness kind of like erupts out of your hand, you're struggling to control it. You try to pull it back and it just envelops you as you flash out of the room, leaving Crash going like, "Bro, what?" Your last words are, "You're the man," and then you just dissolve. What? What am I supposed to do? He's like, "What do I tell the others?" As you just reappear in a featureless gray room. Everything around you seems like it's completely washed out of all color. Even looking at yourself, only your hand that has the disc in it is in any degree of color. Everything else is very washed out in cold grays. But in this room of nothing, there is a singular bright red door.
All right. I'll walk towards the door.
Okay. You approach the door, and you stand before it.
Open.
Open. Which hand do you use?
Offhand.
Offhand? I need a wisdom check from you to open the door.
14.
14? Okay. Yeah, you feel some strange psionic tingles in your hand as you reach out towards the door handle. And you kind of feel like this little bit of electricity as you're kind of vibing with the door. And it opens for you, revealing a long, featureless hallway of strange... It's almost like walking on ceiling tiles. They're just long and rectangular, and they're in a perfect line straight ahead. And all around you, as you look below, it's like you're walking in space. There's just stars and constellations everywhere. And from all around you, you just see eyes. Pairs of eyes, just following, swirling around in this infinite cosmos.
Like human eyes, normal eyes?
All kinds of eyes.
Just a bunch of different kinds.
Mm-hmm. And they seem to follow you and kind of swirl around the pathway.
This is unsettling. All right. Can I see where it goes?
You can. Very far away from you, 200, maybe 300 feet, you see Bentley as he's kind of standing just before a large red door. And you can see him reach out and put his hand on it before it turns into this like large gelatinous puddle, just sort of melts away as the pathway between the two of you begins to just sort of crumble and fall to pieces. You can see Bentley take a few scared and hurried steps, and you see a large purple hand reach out of the darkness and grab his leg. And it kind of yanks him back as he trips, and you can see the Shuppet that has followed you all along tries to pull him out and is grabbed as well, as the two of them are plunged into darkness.
No. Is the, like, tiles still crumbling?
Mm-hmm. Time is short.
I mean, can I get to them?
You can try. Make a dexterity check.
I'm gonna try to
You're gonna
get
have to
to
make
them.
some jumps.
Let's do some jumping.
wild ghost boy.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, as you leap from tile to tile, you can see as Bentley and the Shuppet just sort of fall away. There's just these large purple claw hands that are just pulling him down, with two very hungry-looking eyes floating overhead, as he just sort of descends into darkness.
Can I use my disc hand and try and like control this thing or like stop it from doing what it's doing?
Let's get an intelligence check contested by the creature's intelligence.
God, that's not good. High roll. Oh no. It's a 4.
A 4? Okay. Yeah, as you kind of hold out your hand, you realize that in this place, this is normal. This is typical stuff. The disc that you have has no extra sway here, as the creature just kind of looks up at you and it just licks its lips with a massive tongue. It's just as it just pulls Bentley further and further down. You can see it's almost like it's slinking down into oil, and it's very slowly seems to be transitioning somewhere.
Oh man. I don't even know what I can do at this point. Do I have my backpack with me?
Yeah. Oh, your backpack is with you.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the gun that I have
Okay.
and try and shoot it at this ghost thing or whatever it is
Okay.
with the big eyes.
Get that attack roll, sir.
Oh god, it's a 19 on the die.
19. Yeah. As you kind of steady your aim, you're like, here goes. You see one of those tiny darts just carry off into the darkness, and you're like, please don't hit Bentley, please don't hit Bentley, please don't hit Bentley, please don't hit Bentley. It sinks right into one of the little clawed hands, but it's the one that's holding the Shuppet, as it just struggles to hold on, and the Shuppet kind of breaks free and looks up and is like, all right, screw it, I'm running, sorry, dude, and just kind of flies up to you. And he's like, hey, how did you get here?
I just did. What is that thing? Why is it taking Bentley?
I don't know. I have no idea. It just kind of came out of the darkness and it's got him. I don't know where he's going.
We have to help him. Is Dez still in my hand?
Yeah.
Dez, I need your help, man.
Oh, hey, you. Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did it?
Yeah.
You opened the door.
Apparently.
Wait, it worked?
I
Like,
guess.
Just opening the door?
It just happened. No,
Oh.
not the... You can't.
Oh.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay. Awesome. I knew it was right.
Okay.
It would work.
I don't know how this is going to work, but we have to save Bentley. So I
Okay.
think maybe do the best that you can to, like, hold on to me, and we got to go get him.
I haven't got hands.
Whatever you can do to control me, like maybe bite my leg or something.
What if you hold on like a balloon? Like, can I float you down? We've never tried that.
Oh, I
don't
guess. Yeah, let's do that. We don't
I
have
don't
time.
know. All right. Bring it in. Come on.
I'll jump on him.
Okay. He's like, oh, that's all right. No, yeah,
This is weird.
This might work. I don't know. He's kind of like already sinking down towards the platform. He's like, yeah, okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
off
just
you
do
go.
it. Let's just do it.
Off you trot then. All right, hold on. As he kind of just slowly starts sinking down, you can see Bentley has completely disappeared beneath the sort of oily surface.
Oh.
But one of the creature's eyes is still kind of hanging out. It's just, and it then just fades into the oil.
Do either of you have any idea where that goes?
I'm gonna be honest. No, I've never seen like this. It's like stars and stuff. I've never seen that.
I'm gonna take a quick look around and see if I see anything else
All right.
of note.
Let's get a perception check. Get a perception check.
That's a crit.
A crit.
23 total.
All right. Yeah, as you slowly descend, and you kind of look out into the darkness, you see a very spectral visage of Kaya, just sort of watching you, arms crossed, eyes glowing. She just sort of watches you descend.
Where is it taking him?
The question is, when did it take him?
Are you saying this isn't happening now?
Time is a human construct. This place is not.
If I go in there, will I be able to come back?
That is for you to decide.
What does that mean? God damn it. I can't see Bentley anymore. He's gone. This ghost thing is gone.
He is gone beneath the oil.
So we're in space. I can see like a starry version of Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
I got Shuppet up top.
Yep.
And I'm on top of Desmond currently.
Yep. Just sort of slowly sinking down towards the oil.
Des, you good to go in there?
If that's what we need to do, I will. Yeah, sure.
We gotta get your friend to come with us.
All right. Oi, mate, you wanna come down here? You're just gonna sit up there, just watch. Shepard just goes, I mean, I don't know. That seems kind of.
Help us. We need to save my friend.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And he just kind of flies down towards it, and he's like, "So how do we do this? Do we just go in? And we're like."
I don't know, man. I've never been here before either, but he's down there, and I feel like there's no real other way to get him.
All right, then we gotta get him.
Let's go get him.
All right.
We'll just go back down through, I guess.
All right. So for the three of you, Constitution saving throw as you touch the oil.
Oh no.
I'll roll for the Shuppet. But if you would roll for Desmond and CJ.
Oh, let's go. 15 for CJ, 17 for Des.
Okay. As the two of you hit the oil, it's uncomfortable and it kind of feels like you're being like crushed down. But as different parts of your limbs make it through that first barrier, the pressure relieves itself. The Shuppet, as he comes wisping down, is like, all right, here goes nothing. Just gonna pass through this otherworldly dimension. And as he touches the oil, he just.
What do you mean?
He's just gone.
The fuck?
As soon as he touches the oil, as you're kind of sinking through, you're like, all right, this feels really weird. He goes, yep, I'm coming.
Des, what just happened?
I have no idea, but he looks like he is gone. That didn't happen to us, so I guess I don't know. Is it gonna happen to us? When does that happen?
I feel
does that
okay
happen
now.
On the way up or down?
I don't know. That was awful.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay and not...
Yeah, no, maybe he's like somewhere else, Maybe he just went somewhere.
Let's hope.
Yeah, he's out to, lunch or something. I don't know. Let's hope for the best, yeah? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you're just right up to here, it kind of feels like you're being choked on your neck, and you're like, and then you have a really intense migraine for a couple seconds, and then you pass through the threshold, as you land in another featureless gray box of a room. It's you and Desmond.
Anything else?
No windows, no doors, nothing.
Why isn't he here? They went down here. Why isn't he here?
I don't know. Maybe he's not here yet or anymore, or
No, but they were there first. But I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Maybe we. What if there's like a way? There's got to be a way out, right? No room is just a room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doors, windows, nothing.
I'm just gonna run over to whatever looks to be a wall and just like push against stuff until I feel anything or.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which hand?
At both right now because
Okay.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah. As you're kind of like feeling all around, everywhere that your active hand, as we'll call it, touches, a large crack just kind of fissures in the side.
I'm gonna not notice it at first.
Okay.
Do it a few times.
Yeah. And then eventually, just like one of the walls is completely like cracked, and Des just goes, "Oh yeah, mate, in your, let us out." You're kind of doing something.
I'll look at my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look any different or anything?
It seems to be glowing is the wrong word because it's just pitch blackness, but it seems to be just completely devoid of light all around your arm. You're almost wearing like a gauntlet of darkness now.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess I'll just punch the wall that's all cracked up.
Okay. Yeah, as you're kind of like, Falcon punch! It just kind of explodes and shards of this wall go flying everywhere. As you peer through the crack that has appeared in the wall of the room that you're in, you kind of listen for a second. As you peer through, you see CJ just leaning full back for about to just punch through this wall.
CJ, is that you?
As the whole wall comes flying out, you're kind of like, oh, jeez. And all the wall shards just kind of like pass right through you.
What the heck?
CJ, you see Bentley. He also appears like kind of spectral and gray, the same way that you do.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hi. You okay?
And I'll just run up and hug CJ.
Yeah, you two kind of like pass through each other, but
Oh, what the? Hey,
All right.
I don't know what's going on. I got trapped in here.
Dude, I don't either. I apologize for doubting that this was a thing.
Yeah, it's okay.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but how? Where do we go?
Dude, I don't know. I've been kind of winging it.
Okay, well, that's worked so far, so continue winging it.
Let's do that.
Just go back through where you came in. There's nothing in this room. It's just a room with walls. I was trying to break out. I couldn't break out.
Well, I can break stuff with my hand.
Oh, all right.
Should we just break through a wall?
Yeah, but... And then I'll go over to where the door was originally in the first room and say, like, here, break this wall.
Okay. I'll, touch it first.
okay. Yeah. And a crack immediately just shoots up the side.
All right. I'll just punch it this time.
All right. Falcon punch! As the wall yet again explodes, giving way to another ominous, long tiled hallway, to another bright red door. More constellations beneath you. Kaya still watching overhead.
So have you seen something like this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be a door about here in the other room I was in, and I opened it, and there was like these tiles, and I went across the tiles, and then it pulled me off the side.
Yeah, I saw that happen.
Oh. Yeah.
We should go, but be on our guard.
Okay,
It's probably coming again.
Is there anything I can do? I've got my spell tag still.
I don't know that that's going to work, but we can just go for it.
All right, do you want to lead the way?
Yep.
All right. I'll take my spell tag and just start like swinging it around my head, like just running and swinging it.
Okay. Yeah, as you swing the spell tag around, a lot of the shades that have been kind of tormenting you the whole time you've been in here are just like... They seem to be like mildly rebuffed by the spell tag. They're like, boy, as soon as you drop that clothes hanger, you are dead. We're going to eat you.
I will not drop it.
Yeah.
Apparently that's working.
Just vice grip on it.
Yeah. And at the end of this hallway, you see a very small and familiar shadow. And he's just like,
Shadow!
Come on.
Go!
We gotta get to him.
Come on.
Just
You can make it.
sprinting.
Yeah. And as you're kind of swinging the spell tag all around, you can see some of the shades recognizing that you're headed to a potential exit. They start to move in on you. Let's get some dexterity saving throws from both of you.
No.
Oh, yuck.
17.
17?
9?
9. Okay. Bentley, you're like, nothing is stopping me. I'm getting out of this horrible box. I'm running. And you run and you kind of slide under one of the shades as another large purple hand just busts through the ground behind CJ and just clutches onto his back and starts to pull him down.
No! I'm gonna turn around and try and grab him.
All right, let's get a strength check from you.
Oh,
Can you outstrength the ghost?
Nope. A 4.
A 4? Okay. Yeah, as you reach back, you're like, CJ, no! CJ, which arm do you reach up with?
This one?
Are we calling that active arm?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Bentley, as soon as your hand comes into contact, you become mildly more corporeal.
Ooh.
You have like a full living human arm again as you grab
Heyo.
on, and you feel a lot stronger than you did a moment before.
I like this. That's working, CJ. Come on. Climb
As
up.
you're kind of pulling him back, the shadow walks up and is like, come on, you can do it. As you're just barely able to pull CJ back over the ledge, you can see another one of these large purple beings with just a claw hand is just like...
Get back, and I'll wave the spell tag at it.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of bap it in the head, and it immediately there's just this like bright white light that sears out of its forehead. It's just...
Holy crap, that worked!
Yeah, that
Smack it again.
That was huge.
Be gone, yeah. As it eventually just kind of like shrivels and explodes into this like bright, vibrant light, the shadow just points to the door and goes, you need to go. Both of you. You don't belong here.
Are you going to be all right?
I'll figure it out. You go.
Come with us.
I can't.
Why?
If I go now, we lose him forever. Go.
Who?
Let's go, CJ. Let's go.
All right.
Just
He
sprinting.
just looks at you, CJ, and he goes, you take care of my dad.
I will.
And he pushes you towards the door, and he puts his hand on it, and you can see his arm kind of starts to fade as the door just kind of holds its shape as the platforms around you all start to break. He just goes, go. I will be fine. Go.
Thank you. Just run for it.
Okay. Yeah. As you approach, he just barrels through it and kind of pushes it open for you as the two of you come tumbling back out into Kaya's classroom. And as you look back, the doorway still remains open, and dozens of these shades are like as they start to fly towards you.
Close the door, Kaya!
I'll try and close the door.
All right, let's get another intelligence check.
Oh no, intelligence.
You've got to shut the door.
Not intelligence.
It's easier to open it than it is to close it.
It's a 10.
A 10? Okay. As you're starting to close the door, a couple of these shades kind of grab on and they're like...
I'll whip them with my spell tag.
A few of them are like... But several still get through. They're like... And they just burst through the doors. As
Oh,
they fly through.
that's not good.
As Kaya just goes... And just slams the door shut. She goes... Not bad for your first time.
First time.
Focused.
Phoebe, as you leave to go get Milo, you start your trek back through the snow. You're like, freaking hey, can't open it. Freaking ghost doors and junk. What's going on here? You make your way back over to the lighthouse. And as you open the door, Milo, the door swings wide and you're like, Gordo? And you just see Phoebe.
You're not Gordo.
She's just covered in snow. She's like, freaking hey. It's cold out there.
Thanks for that greeting, Milo. Also, we met Kaya.
Yeah, where are they at? They're still talking to her?
No. They went to the Shadow Realm. He's trying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they did it, but he's trying. And I said I was going to come back and tell you.
Okay. Well, if she knows what she's doing, good luck to him.
All right. I don't trust it. She's weird.
What do you mean she's weird? I thought we were supposed to trust her.
I mean, she definitely knows what she's doing, but
Okay.
she kept talking in riddles, and she knew everything about us prior to us even getting there, and just kept telling us we knew the answers to everything already. I'm nervous about it still. I would like to go back.
Okay.
Are you gonna...
Are you asking me to come with you?
I mean, that'd be cool, but also...
If you want me to come with you, I'll come with you.
Yes, but... Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
I've just been nursing a wound. I was trying to not move as much. But if you
Okay,
want me to come,
no.
then...
Stay here, buddy. I just want to let you know if I don't come back.
It's because we're all dead.
Is that the situation?
I don't know. I just feel like you should know what's happening, so I came back. I've caught you up. She has weird eyes.
All right.
She knew about the weird thing on
Something's
CJ's hand.
something's not right. I'm coming with.
No.
You're in a tizzy.
You stay here now.
No, you might have hit your head. I'm coming with you.
No, I'm fine.
No, it's too late.
Okay. Yeah, as you suit up for your trek back across the ways, the interior of the lighthouse gets just a wee bit colder. And the lights kind of, for just a second.
That was weird.
And even Frost is like, yeah, that what? It's like, you guys see that?
Yeah,
Like the fires got like dim for a
yeah.
second.
What was that?
Weird. I don't know. Huh. Maybe a draft got in for a second?
I don't know. All right, I guess we're going over this way.
All right.
Yeah, she's freaking out, so I'm gonna go with her to the
All right. I'll
school.
hold down the fort, I guess. Good luck.
All right, lead the way.
If we're not back in 5 minutes, just keep waiting.
Oh, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, I'm not really like concerned enough about you yet to like go looking. So we met you like an hour ago. That's fine.
But also, we might not come back.
Let's go.
This is getting
I'll
very
shove her
cryptic.
out the door.
All right. Bye. Okay, as the two of you trudge your way back through the snow, let's get a perception check from each of you.
I know this place like the back of my hand.
11.
Ooh! 13.
Woo! An average roll. Woo! Okay. Phoebes, as you're trudging along, being pulled by Milo, he's like, "Come on, show me where we're going." You catch just the slightest glimmer of this. It's almost like a pure shadow, just kind of flies right by you.
Did you see that?
No.
There was a thing.
It's something.
ghost.
What
a shadow.
happened in there? You're freaking out.
I told you what happened.
All right, I don't think I have the full story, so we're gonna keep going.
And I'm telling you the full story.
Okay. We're going.
All right, as you guys make your way back towards the classroom,
Be prepped, Milo.
the three of you, as you re-enter the classroom, CJ, as you stand up with the Bentley that you brought back, there's still a Bentley kind of backing up into the corner of the classroom.
Yo, what the hell?
What? That's me? What's going on?
I don't know. Why is there another one of you?
I don't know. Why? Wait, you. Who are you? I'm Bentley. What do you mean? What is going on? Who? That's not me. I'm me.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? Look at what is that?
Why are there two of you?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I'm not sure. Get out of here. What do you mean? You get out of here. You're not me.
What the hell?
CJ, it's me. It's really me. I was stuck there. I don't know what that is. Don't listen to him, CJ. It's me.
Why? What is going on?
Yeah. The two of you burst in the door right behind one of the Bentleys as he's kind of backing up into the wall.
Hey,
And you hear him go,
guys.
"I'm me."
Yeah, you're you. What's going on?
There's two of them.
What?
I told you something weird is happening.
You did not tell me this was
I
happening.
didn't know this was happening.
Why are there two?
I don't know.
Did you
Brought
clone
that
him?
one from the Shadow Realm.
What?
You went to the Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
You did it?
And you brought that back?
Well, I thought I brought Bentley back. Now I don't know
It's
what's
me,
going
Milo.
on.
What do you mean?
Why are there two of them? Make that one come over here.
Do your thing.
I'll come over there, CJ. Calm down.
What? Wait. I don't understand what's happening.
Keep that thing away from me, CJ. I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
How? Why? It's you.
No, it isn't. That's not me.
Why
It looks
are-
like me, but it's not me.
How do you know it's not you?
Because I'm me. I'm me.
Oh my god.
See you next week, everybody.
Oh, man, I was going to do some stuff.
With CJ seeing double, and the Bentleys arguing over who knows what and why, only time will tell if the tots will ever be the same. If you had a good time hanging out with us, feel free to drop us a like on the video. If you'd like to see more of our stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're not already a part of the Patreon and you'd like to be, check out the links in the video description below. You can join the discussion in the Discord servers or check out the After Action Report still rolling. There's also a link if you'd like to rock some Boarding Party merch. And let us know in the comments what you think the gang will do about the 2 Bentleys. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.